Welcome everybody to a very spooky Halloween special of Boardgamers. As you can see, we are in costumes. It is spooky, it is scary, it is the eve of Halloween, and we are going to be playing some Wavelength. We are almost on time, as per usual, and I'm going to throw it right to 𝘺𝘳𝘮𝘮𝘮.
What the fuck is Spider-Man? I saw this stream last week. Spider-Man was right here. Where is he?
Well, he just went out the door.
No!
The door, he was behind the dog.
He took his winning streak and he went straight to Vegas.
Oh my god, he took all the spider blood money with him.
From the spider blood mines.
The spider blood mines, dude. Well, anyway, I'm Corey, dressed as 𝘺𝘳𝘮𝘮𝘮, and with me I have three very spooky guests. Ooh, spook. Come on, guys, this is what you do. Spook.
I'm getting a little scared already.
Oh my god. I guess let's go around and let's see who we got, see what we're wearing. On my right here, we have Jeremy.
Hi, I'm Jeremy.
What you wearing there, buddy?
I'm the Catholic Church.
He's the Catholic Church, yeah!
Which they've described as spooky and scary, and I didn't say that.
Congratulations on your new little anime buddy.
Oh, thank you.
Of course.
Does it have a name? I don't...
It definitely does, but I don't remember it.
That's Hatsune Miku, the sponsor of the Catholic Church.
Alright, we got the Catholic priest over here, and on my left, we have Jesse. And Jesse, you seem to be...
I am a pirate and I'm a pirate. Arg.
Yarg! And then over on the left, Austin. I have no clue what you could possibly be. What are you?
I'm a pumpkin.
Holy shit, he's a pumpkin!
Yo!
Yo! And last,
I'm a pumpkin. You're a pumpkin.
Austin, are you a great pumpkin? Maybe.
you don't
In the
know.
Halloween spirit.
Pretty cards, pretty happy pumpkin.
I'm a happy pumpkin.
Guys, we might
Did it
need to
hurt?
tone it down a little bit. Dylan in stream says this is the spookiest thing he has seen all year.
Oh, yeah.
Dylan, I hate to tell you, it's just getting spookier from here.
Well, I mean, last but not least, costume-wise, our guys behind the tech booth, what are we rocking back there?
Whew, I am rocking 𝘧𝘳𝘮𝘮𝘮 from Naruto, the best villain ever, who should have killed Sasuke. And before we lose all of our audience, we're moving on. And Ben's a pirate.
I'm a pirate.
Yeah! Well,
as you can see, we have a very Halloween, festive, spooktacular background for us. We have spider webs, we have haunted tinsel. This isn't Christmas tinsel. This was specifically Halloween tinsel you're seeing in the background there. And best of all, we have a custom deck of Wavelength cards, handwritten by yours truly and 𝘺𝘳𝘮𝘮𝘮 up on the stage. Halloween-themed questions
He
that
wrote
we
it
are
with
going to
all
be playing
6 of his
through.
arms.
that's true. These actually were very quick to get through. Mark just threw suggestions at me, and then all 6 arms just...
Yeah, it was.
They're not moving anymore because they're too tired
They're so sleepy.
from all that writing.
It was very quick to get through, certainly. Well, we are going to be jumping right in. I've had the psychic phase graphic up the entire time, but
We've been reading each other's minds.
Yeah.
yes. We are going to jump right into the game as I fix my headband. We have the red team being Jeremy and Corey, or the Catholic Church and 𝘺𝘳𝘮𝘮𝘮, and the blue team being Jesse the Pirate and Austin the Pumpkin. Jesse appropriately wearing his blue. Austin, you know,
Represent.
it's close.
I'm a pumpkin.
He's a pumpkin. What can you expect?
It's a really good pumpkin. though.
It's a big pumpkin.
Kind of a handsome pumpkin.
Oh,
Well,
he's a cute little pumpkin.
as per usual, our red team is going to be going first. So Corey, if you want to take off that unwieldy glove.
Yeah, hold on. I just gotta hang up my gloves for right now. Let me just get that in there.
You have how many arms and you're struggling to pick up a card?
I'm sorry. They did a lot of work
They're
writing these cards.
sleepy.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Let's see which one. What's a good one to start out with? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. All right. Mark, to start off our very spooky stream, we're gonna do couldn't outsmart the Scooby-Doo gang, could outsmart the Scooby-Doo gang.
Wow.
Great card. Great card. I would know because I came up with it.
What makes you think?
Yeah.
All right, everybody,
I'm
look
thinking. I'm using my noggin.
away from the board.
I'm looking.
What the fuck, man? I said look away.
That's the opposite of the rule.
One request.
This is one mischievous pumpkin.
All right, you can look.
Once again, we are going to have a spooky 30 seconds on the clock for you to come up with a answer for who could or could not outsmart the Scooby-Doo gang.
I am shivering and I am shaking.
Ghostly whales up in here.
We also have a scary Halloween playlist, I think, playing. I'm not sure. I can't hear it myself. But as we get into this first question, I would just like to mention, if you are watching on YouTube, if you could leave a like, it helps us massively. If you just leave a simple little like on the stream. And it would be very scary if you did. Corey, you have 15 seconds left.
I got it, I think. All right.
I don't want think. I want sure.
I'm sure.
Excellent. Good job.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna say a lawyer.
Oh. Huh. That's interesting because I feel like they've probably had a villain that was a lawyer before. And I don't know that they've ever not outsmarted a villain. But lawyers do be smart.
Jesse can take it down for you. Just let him know what direction.
Which side of which could outsmart? I think that a lawyer could outsmart the Scooby-Doo gang. I'm feeling like bring it like halfway over to the could. A little more. A little more.
A little more?
A little more.
How many more?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Have you watched a lot of Scooby-Doo?
You're making me second guess my answer.
No, I'm just, I'm just genuinely curious.
I watched a tremendous amount of Scooby-Doo. I've actually been really considering rewatching all of the movies recently.
Dude, I had no better month to do it.
I'm saying, I recently learned that this was like the, oh shit, I think like the Hex Girls or something turned like 25 earlier this month. I saw a post on their birthday.
We're as old as the Hex Girls.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
You locked in
Great
there?
movies though. Yeah, I think I'm locked in.
Okay.
Awesome. Blue team
I think
to
a lawyer
you. What are
could
you
mostly
thinking?
beat them.
Smart guys.
I mean, a lawyer is pretty smart, but
Sly.
it's the Scooby-Doo gang. You
That's
know?
true.
Yeah,
They're-
but the lawyer knows the laws. Maybe the outsmarting was that they never even broke the law in the first place. Corey surely thought of that.
I'm open to whatever you think. I kind of like where he put it, to be honest.
Yeah.
And maybe a little more couldn't.
Let's keep it on the couldn't side
Keep it on the couldn't side.
because I feel like this is like right in the middle.
Yeah.
It could go both ways, you know.
Right. Yeah. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
So let's just leave it where it is.
Oh yeah. Locked in couldn't.
Locked in on couldn't.
Yeah.
Okay, you are locked in on the couldn't side for lawyer. Alrighty. Both teams are locked in. Corey, let's reveal it. A lawyer versus the Scooby-Doo gang.
Is that on?
No.
Is it touching?
Just off, I think.
Close.
A tragic beginning to stream, but that is in fact a point for the blue team. They had it right.
Man.
I'm gonna be honest. I probably would have placed it a lot further to the right. I kind of think a lawyer's outsmarting them.
I think that I've overestimated lawyers. I'll never do so again.
See, my
if you're a lawyer and
So you
you're
have to
in chat,
you have
you're
to have a
stupid
low
as
opinion
shit,
of lawyers.
apparently.
That's how I.
My thinking is a lawyer is the perfect balance between somebody who would actually appear as a villain on a Scooby-Doo show while also actually having a chance to succeed. You know, it's that perfect balance, right? Because like you said,
I do think that you put it in a good place.
I actually legitimately thought about what you said of maybe that they get away with it because they perfectly skirt the law.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Chad is already questioning the call on the ref's part. I think they might be fighting for 2 points, but unfortunately, this is going to be ruled a miss.
Thank you, chat.
Doc
miss
Ock,
for the red
Solidarity
team.
with chat.
the power of the chat in the palm of my hand, you know what I'm saying?
Making
Exactly.
the score
It's-
0 for the
which
red
one?
team, 1 for the blue
one I-
team, and we are moving on to the blue team's turn. Jesse, it is to you.
Fight back!
The whole point of the show is that they solve mysteries, though.
I got the card.
All right.
We are going to do jump scare, psychological horror.
This is a thinker. This is a thinker question.
Good thing I am indeed a thinker.
What makes you think?
I think I've lost the ability to think over the years.
Going back on the last one, do you think that Scooby-Doo is more of a jump scare or more of a psychological?
Dude, we have to face the realism of capitalism in Scooby-Doo, so I think it's definitely psychological.
That is
horror.
Okay, you may look.
All right.
Yeah.
You like horror movies?
I love that.
Big horror guy?
Yeah.
Big psychological horror movie guy? Or big jump scare?
More of a psychological horror.
Alright, I'm with you there.
I like a thinking man movie.
What about you, Austin? Horror guy?
I don't watch horror movies.
He's a pumpkin.
I'm a pumpkin.
It's silly that you thought he would watch.
And as you
me.
know, they're for pumpkins. Horror movies are very lowbrow.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true. Pumpkins, they, you know... Let me ask you a question, Mr. Big Pumpkin. How do you feel about pumpkins getting stabbed
15 seconds remaining.
and carved up every hole?
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
I'm gonna stick with what I first thought. It's gonna be a little specific, but I'm gonna say strolling through the woods after midnight.
Ooh.
Midnight stroll through the woods?
Midnight stroll.
A lot of things that could jump out at you.
A lot of things that could jump out, but
Like a bear?
I think you're more terrified of the possibility of a jump scare rather than the
That
jump
is
scare
until
happening.
that is until the feisty barn owl goes.
So-
hoo, 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 when you-
I'm gonna say that it's more of a psychological horror, but it's not. I think it's about about there, because I think you're worried about the jump scare, but the jump scare is probably not gonna come. You're just having a spooky walk through the woods, so it's very psychological.
He has to be precise with his answer.
Yeah. So I think it's there. I'm locked in.
All right, I see the logic. Red team, it's to you. What are you thinking?
So I was doing a classic misdirection there. I think that it's absolutely more on the psychological side. The likelihood of something happening, pretty small as a woods stroller myself. But the scariness of being in the woods at night, very high.
You know, I can agree with that. I can agree with, you're very likely to get jump scared by something in the woods, other than like maybe an animal, but a deer going by is not very scary. It's a deer.
Yeah.
Grow up, Austin.
You're gonna hear...
Yeah, but it's a critter that goes bump in the night.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, the white-tailed
You gotta think
deer.
about the bump in the night.
I didn't think
factor.
about the bump in the night factor, but I'm gonna bump it over to psychological horror.
That's what I'm thinking, brother.
We're gonna be locked in on psychological horror.
Locked in on psychological horror. Okay. Well then, Jesse, let's reveal it. Let's see if they were right.
Oh no! Is it also just
Two in a
All right, it's just off.
Holy shit!
Oh no!
Wait for us!
Oh my god, we're in it. We're back. We're
so back!
Sucks.
Wow!
I kind of forgot where it was at. I thought you were on it, to be honest.
What an
That's fair.
opening. 2 just misses in a row, but both times the right-left point being earned by the opposing team, meaning the score right now is 1 for the red team and 1 for the blue team. A slow start, but anyone's
This is
game.
about halfway. I was gonna do halfway. But
Catholic Church,
Nah, I don't know.
it is to you.
Oh, the Catholic Church. That's my
Yes.
name.
Yes.
You represent.
That's what it says on my birth certificate.
Who named
It
you
says
that?
the Catholic Church. Well, you wouldn't believe it. It was the Pope.
Ordained by the Pope himself to be the Catholic Church.
Ref sleeping harder than Corey's arms, SMH. Listen, take it up with the peels, okay?
They get worn out very easily in my defense.
Corey, the arms do look nice, though. I
thank
like how they
you.
turned out.
This is version 2. I'm still not quite happy with them. I would like to replace them with like actual thin sheet metal at some point, but they work good for tonight.
Which one do you think would be best for strangling Spider-Man?
Well, this one seems the most awake and ready to go right now. This one's getting a little sleepy. He's starting to go down for the night. These two are just fucking conked out down here.
Understandable.
That's a good Spider-Man strangler.
hard night of activities for them.
Yeah, that's your groin protection.
Yeah, they're fending off. They're fending off all the sexy cat lady costumes.
What card did you pick?
All right. So what I got was on this side. My side is scary when you can't see it, and on toward you guys is the scary when you can see it.
It's another thinker. It's another thinker of a card.
What can I say? Me and Mark, we're skilled at coming up with thinkers.
Yeah. Any complaints? If there are any, I doubt there'd be any, but they go straight to Corey.
What?
You have more arms to deal with them.
The thing-
That's
Sorry.
fair.
Yeah. More
Jared.
arms, more brains.
Jeremy, you have 30 seconds on the clock to come up with something, and Corey, could you upright that little red dial?
Oh, Jesse's got it.
Jesse's got it. Thank you very much.
I think I'm ready to go. I
All
think
right.
I'm locked in.
Locked in. All right.
All
Time
right.
to spare.
So we're gonna go. This is gonna be horrible for you to write on a card. You know when you have like a chair in your room that has like coats draped over it, and it's dark.
Yes. Yes.
I had that spook the other night.
Yeah.
So, that's interesting.
I'm writing this as laundry on a chair at night.
Good enough.
That works.
Yeah, that works. So, okay, this is a very interesting one because this is kind of both scary when you see it and also scary when you not see it. Because scary when you see it, like you have to vaguely see it in order to get the original spook. Like you don't just know it's there. However, that being said, once you do like full on see it, it's a chair with laundry on it.
Yeah.
My socks and tidy whities don't really instill fear into my heart. All right.
Yeah.
So I think it's got to be on the scary when you can't see it side, but only like a little bit.
All right.
Because you still kind of have to see it to get spookumed.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go like. I'm gonna say right there. I'm gonna say I'm locked in.
Locked in
in.
right there. All right, blue team, it is to you.
I think it's scary when you can't see it.
You can't see it.
On
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
just because like he's talking about the actual like. Actually, this is a thing.
I feel
This is a
like-
thinker now.
I thought it was scary when you see it because if you're not seeing it, it's just laundry on a chair. And when you do see it, you're probably laying in bed, you know, you look over and there's like that little figure, like, what the heck, that's not normal? You know,
You know what?
I don't know.
You've swayed me. I think it'd be on scary when you can see it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's the probability side too.
But I'm still I'm debating on scary when you can see it. But I'll keep it on scary when you can see it.
Tough debate.
You can move it if you want.
No,
You
we'll
want it?
keep it. We'll keep it where it is.
All
We're locked
right.
in.
Locked in onto the scary when you can see it side. Corey, what do we got? Finally, actually on the board.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
Great.
really
You got
From
it. You got
Jeremy.
it exactly, Corey.
And you know what's scary when you can see it? Pumpkin.
Oh my god. Big pumpkin.
Ground.
But is
Wow.
that's along the lines of what you were thinking?
Exactly. It was like you have to see it a little bit because it's nothing if you can't see it at all. You have it a little bit in your vision, and you're like, what? What's that? Is that a man?
No, it's just.
But then once, like, if the lights were on, it's nothing at all. It's
Right.
like, oh, that's a jacket.
Well, it depends. It might be more scary if it's like dirty laundry and it's like adult responsibilities I've been avoiding.
Oh, well, that's no, we
Well,
didn't go that
real
psychological horror.
Real quick, before Austin reads off the next card, the score is now 3 for the red team, 1 for the blue team. And we are moving on to the red team's turn.
Blue team.
Also, blue team's turn, thank you. Also, once again, if you are viewing on the YouTube, if you could drop a like onto the stream, it would help us out a lot and would be very spooky scary.
Mark will give you a kiss.
I will give you a kiss.
If you drop a like on the stream,
You weren't supposed to give them a kiss yet, Mark.
Oh no!
They
Now you have to
it-
like
they have to like
stream.
it
Premature
first.
kiss.
Okay.
We got.
If you like stream, you also get a kiss from the weird tongue hand too.
Oh wow.
All right. We got worst Halloween decoration, best Halloween decoration. This is a head scratcher too.
I can rock with that one.
best Halloween decoration? Pumpkin.
Oh.
Countless idolining chat says someone get that pumpkin a cig.
Put a cigarette in that pumpkin.
He's kind of got like a beanie thing going on. So if you give him a cigarette, it would be very French New Wave horror.
It is giving French
yes.
pumpkin with the beret.
Well, Austin, you have 30 seconds on the clock to come up with either the worst or best Halloween decoration, somewhere within that range, depending on where that target has landed.
Halloween decorations are so scary every time I drive by one.
I've crashed my car countless times because I've been scared of Halloween.
See a little thing inflate in the middle of the night. Ah!
All right,
Exactly.
I got it. Big, massive skeleton in the lawn. You ever seen what? Yeah.
Like the Home Depot.
Big, massive skeleton
Like
in
the,
the
the
lawn.
12
20,
foot?
yeah, the 12
Yeah.
foot one.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord, have mercy.
It's a pretty good Halloween decoration. That's one of them Halloween decorations you put in your yard. That's the only decoration that you have.
It's bougie.
Yeah, yeah, and they're a little pricey.
It's an all-in-one.
I'm definitely gonna say, talking Halloween, that's up there. That's up there. That's up there for a Halloween decoration. You know, I don't think about too many Halloween decorations. I feel like when I think of Halloween decorations, it's always that big thing in the lawn.
It's a good one. It's a classic.
I'm locked in right there.
Locked in. All right, red team. What are you
It's
thinking?
no pumpkin.
It is no pumpkin.
See, I think we're in a bit of a pickle here, Doctor.
I do.
Because that is probably the best Halloween decoration I can think of.
I have to agree, and I have my doctorate. Fun fact: one of the doctorates I have is in spookology,
Spookology.
the study of spookiness.
There can't be a lot of jobs in that field, Doctor.
Well, this was one of them. That's how I got here.
Yeah, that.
That's why they brought me in. That I was looking for Spider-Man, and
Wow.
two birds, one stone kind of situation.
That's the recruiting process.
Yeah. Specifically for tonight. I'm on the streets tomorrow.
Interesting.
But no, I agree with you. I think this 12 foot is like a classic. Like I call it bougie, but like seriously.
I feel like we almost have to go with probability for our little picky thing, but I don't know what he could have said that would have propelled the needle further in the other direction.
Listen, we're ahead. Do you just want to stick to our morals here?
Our morals?
Our morals of big skeleton, best skeleton.
That is the morally correct choice. Yeah, let's do that. You're
All
right.
right.
Put it over.
We're gonna stick with our morals and stay on locked in best Halloween decoration.
Yeah, morally, it is the morally correct thing to do.
I'm a doctor in spookology after all.
Sticking with your beliefs. All right, let's reveal the board.
Oh, good 3-pointer.
3-pointer.
Oh,
Yeah, if it was all the way on
was
the
pumpkin.
end, it would have been pumpkin.
Yeah, that's what I
It would have been.
thought. I'd cross that
That's a good point.
Let's get a
We forgot the pumpkin
I
bias.
forgot about pumpkin. If only there was something in the room that would have reminded me about pumpkin.
Somebody would have told us how much Austin liked pumpkins.
I think you would have gotten the 4 if you kept
left
the word.
it, yeah, I know.
I just needed context clues.
Always happens.
I know.
It happens the
sorely
best of us.
lacking.
And also, as Chad points out, it's kind of messed up how many 12-foot men have to die each year for those Home Depot skeletons.
It's for a good cause.
That's why we
Yeah.
don't see giants anymore. They've been eliminated for 3 decades.
They're just lawn
Every
decorations at this point.
October, every giant is cold.
Home Depot took him out. It is messed up. Well, that is bringing the score a rapid catch-up for the blue team. It is now 3 for the red team, 4 for the blue team, and we are moving on to the red team's turn. Doc Ock, what you got?
For one like, you can save the life of a giant from being murdered on Halloween.
For 1 like on the YouTube stream right now, you can help us out and save the life of a 12-foot tall
You
giant.
have Home Depot in the chat right now. They are patiently waiting for your likes so that they can abstain their blade from the blood of another giant.
Please do it fast.
Please, the clock is ticking.
They are thirsty. All right, I got the card. We're gonna do worst horror villain, best horror villain.
Oh lordy.
And for the record, I don't watch any horror movies.
Yeah, I was gonna pick that one, but I was like, I don't know any of them. I don't know what they do.
I don't know, Jack.
Just make
That's why it's
something up.
funny. It's funny if I pick this and I don't know a damn thing.
They mostly go boo.
They mostly go, ah!
And they go eat like the box of Roddy Rich.
It's called right left token, not picky thing. I don't know who referred to it as picky thing,
I
but
did that. I'm sorry.
yes, it is in fact referred to as the right left token.
That's my bad, chat. I'm new here.
All right. You can look now.
All right. They didn't teach this in Catholic school.
Okay.
Doc Ock, you have 30 seconds on the clock. That's roughly 5 seconds for each hand. Roughly, I didn't do the
Make
math.
sure they all get a vote.
This is one of those cards I would have grabbed and then stared at for a long time.
Don't trust me, I am.
But you can't stare at it any longer than 30 seconds. If you reach the end of the 30 seconds and don't have an answer, you get jump scared. And then after you get jump scared, I, in tech, come up with a clue for you, and I don't know what the target is, so it's not going to be a very good clue. Corey, you have 15 seconds left.
No, I'm thinking, baby. I'm thinking.
It's difficult because, you know, if you haven't seen a lot of horror movies, you might not know many horror villains. You might have to make something up. Like, I don't know, Elon Musk. He'd be a pretty bad horror villain.
Okay. I think I have
He's
it.
got it.
I think I have it. Krampus.
Oh lord, he did have a movie. They did make a Krampus movie. I didn't see it.
A niche pull. I like it.
Am I allowed to ask him questions?
Nope.
Nope.
All right.
There can be no
I don't know if you
elaboration.
mean the movie Krampus or the character of Krampus.
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 Look around the hand.
It's pretty difficult to get over.
Jeremy, do you know what Krampus is?
Krampus is a German man.
Okay.
Just your average German man. No, Krampus is like the German scary creature that comes and like whips you with a stick if you're a bad child. I think.
Yes. Okay. I
so
will let you
cool.
know that the horror movie is roughly about that premise.
Okay. Well, that makes him a good guy in my book. But as for a horror villain, I think he's probably not the best horror villain in the world because he's a Christmas figure and we love Christmas. Christmas is good. Jesus.
All right, Mr. Catholic.
I'll be amazed if Corey has seen whatever movie he was in. So I'm gonna bring it like a few ticks towards bad villain. No, that's the wrong way.
Worst villain, worst horror villain, best horror villain.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah,
Yes.
worst is worst.
Okay, that's where I want it.
Okay.
Like, honestly, right there.
Corey
feeling-
actively refuses to see horror movies with us.
Yeah,
So.
I'm
That
gonna
is
say you've thrown us all for a loop, especially with picking this premise as someone who has not seen basically any of them.
I am cultured.
You're cultured. He knows about Krampus. That's true.
I'm worldly, okay?
I think I'm gonna lock it in there, as I am completely clueless as to where this could be.
Locked in. All right, blue team.
He's pretty scary.
I think he's better than that.
Yeah.
I think.
I think as a concept, he's pretty spooky.
I think the movie itself is actually a pretty scary movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it
seen
first came out, it was.
I'm sorry, buddy.
You're fine.
It definitely
so
got me. It's
lost.
definitely one of those. It kind of rolls Halloween into Christmas. I feel like we should stay.
We should stay on. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's scary.
He's scary.
He's got some scary elements.
He's not the worst. He's not. I don't think he's dead middle either. I think he's like a little
Yeah.
more.
He's scary.
Yeah, we're locked in. We're best word on.
Locked in on the best horror villain. Okay, so let's reveal it.
Oh, you went further.
Corey
Okay.
I
did
went
not like.
further.
Did
I was
not
gonna
like
say,
Krampus.
I did
Krampus, the movie was bad.
think he's seen the movie.
I've seen
You saw the
parts
movie?
of it. I've never seen the whole thing at
I was gonna
once.
say, there's no
We got
way you've
points,
seen
so.
that movie.
I have seen
Yeah.
like probably 30 to 40
Oh my
minutes of it.
lord.
It's bad. Also, Krampus is a Christmas person.
Yeah, but he's
That's
scary.
what I said.
He's horrible.
He is kind of scary. Like the
He's horrible.
I thought that I was leaning on the concept of Krampus as like a mystical
see.
figure, which is kind of scary.
I was leading on the concept of Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah, see, Krampus walks around like this. And he abducts little children, so he's pretty
it in a
scary.
little
He's like the
But-
anti-Santa.
And he takes the sack and goes against the wall.
He only abducts naughty children, though.
That's
so,
a good
like,
point.
Yeah, but they have
He's
no
not that bad.
opportunity to learn.
So I just want to say here, spoilers for Krampus the movie, by the way. I know all of you care deeply about it, but one of the reasons why I put it on, because the big plot twist at the end of the movie is they're all trying to escape from Krampus. Oh, I gotta get away from Krampus. He's gonna kiss me all. And the end scene of the movie is like Krampus chilling, and then reveal that he has a snow globe in front of him.
He's Santa Claus.
And he's Santa Claus. No, and the family is trapped inside the snow globe.
Oh my God.
And that's the end of the movie.
What
When
a
you said
horrible
twist, I knew it was
twist.
Santa Claus.
Oh my lord.
He's not Santa Claus.
He is
It's
Santa,
Santa
Claus.
Is he Santa Claus? I
He's
don't remember
Santa
that
Claus.
much.
I don't know.
That-
In history.
Sounds like an
Well,
awful movie.
All right.
Well, the score does not
word.
change at all, keeping it at 3 for the red team, 4 for the blue team, and we are moving on.
I'm glad that it at least
Pirate
wasn't
Jesse.
in the best category. I figured if it was a best horror movie villain, you would have chosen like one of the 3 that everybody knows.
Yeah.
I have the card. It is on the same premise. It is Halloween Christmas. We're very festive here.
We had to slip in one Christmas
makes you think.
Christmas thing. Much like Halloween.
Oh, gotta respin.
Here's the season to be spooky. Oh, la la, spooky time.
Sure.
Okay. Thanks for supporting.
Listen, you're the spookologist.
I have the doctorate in spookology. Okay.
All right. Jesse, square up the board. And then as soon as you do, you have 30 seconds on the clock.
Thank you. I got it.
Ooh, quick boy.
Santa Claus.
All right.
That's messed up, man. That's messed up.
And we just told him the twist to Krampus.
The twist being that it was Santa Claus. I'm locked in, by the way.
Yeah,
You're
I think it
locked
has to be
in.
more towards Halloween because of the Krampus thing.
That's true.
And also because it's our only option.
No, definitely because of the Krampus thing. We're locked at Halloween.
Literally do not have a choice. You have to be locked in on the Halloween side. Quickest round ever. Let's reveal it.
Oh yeah.
I told him to get me a 4. What did he gets me a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I've never gotten a 4 on either side. I don't think ever. I don't think
Wow.
I've ever spun and had it like that before.
That is impressive, but you finally got it, and it's paid off.
That was awesome.
Super simple round, bringing the score for 3 for the red team and 8 for the blue team.
We're
That
flopping.
I need
means
you to
gotta
do that.
Okay.
what that means is a placement on the board anywhere for the blue team from here on out will be a victory. No pressure, Jeremy. It's to you.
You should do this to a priest.
That's why
Father,
he's doing
forgive
it.
me. For I have sinned.
I don't.
Father, forgive me, because
I
we're
won't.
gonna win.
I love when we're in the close-up camera angle. It occasionally looks like Corey's robotic arm is like reaching down to affect the board.
That's how we're gonna win. I'm gonna cheat.
You're gonna cheat when no one's
You've
looking.
been slowly altering it the whole time.
So you gotta count the clicks. That's how I win.
Also, while Jeremy's choosing a card, I will remind everyone, if you are watching on the YouTube, it helps us out a ton if you are able to leave a like on the stream. Just one little click onto that thumbs up button means the world to us.
It's so scary too.
God.
So spooky.
It's a scary button. I
If you
understand.
click the button, I will actually go, ha!
These are so difficult.
They're
Okay.
thinkers, aren't they? They really make you think.
So on orange we got spooky, and on yellow we got spoopy.
Whoa!
Oh, that's a thinker. That's a thinker.
Spoopy being like scary but silly. Like Austin. You're looking real spoopy over there.
I'm a pumpkin.
He is.
Are you a
He
spoopy
really is.
pumpkin or spooky
I'm a
pumpkin?
pumpkin.
Oh, okay.
I think legally you are a pumpkin.
What can the pumpkin do?
Pumpkin things.
Oh.
That's a thinker. That's something to make you think.
What is a pumpkin thing?
Holy shit.
Pumpkins roll.
Rolling?
They can roll,
Sitting?
smash them.
Falling?
That
This
pumpkin?
Billy
Carve
Corgan?
them.
How do you
Take out their insides.
Corgan.
All right, Jeremy,
All right.
you have 30 seconds on the clock. Spoopy to spooky.
Aye, 𝑦𝘮𝘮𝘮𝘮.
I think we all look pretty spooky, to be honest.
Chat says that pump can.
Yes, he can.
Hell yeah, brother.
Pumpkin.
And don't you forget it.
Do you have roasted pumpkin seeds, or how are your pumpkins?
Ooh, those are nice. 15 seconds, by the
Just
way.
ask a man about a seed.
Okay, I think I've got an answer. I'm going a real skeleton.
A real skeleton.
Not like not a moving one. Not one that is alive,
a
but a
human
real
skeleton.
skeleton.
Okay. That's pretty fucking spooky. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, what is spookier than a real human skeleton? Spooky, scary skeleton, quite literally.
Corey, I don't mean to alarm you, but there are at least 3 real human skeletons in the room with you right now.
At least.
Where? Show me.
There's
Show
a
me.
possibility for more, but we don't know for sure.
We don't know if we're working with like half skeletons.
I don't think pumpkins have
You guys
skeletons.
don't keep skeletons.
Well, I'm
in the
a
closet?
pumpkin.
Yeah, he's a pumpkin. He doesn't have
I got guts.
Oh boy, Dewey.
Corey, are you locked in, maxed out on spooky?
I'm gonna do this. Just to fuck with them.
Tick it up a
I
little
was gonna
bit.
say spooky regardless.
So was I think so because
Just a human skeleton is it's spoopy because it's just silly. It's kind of spooky, but it's like it's just a skeleton. It's funny to look at.
That's fun.
if
That's serial killer behavior.
You know what they say?
Pumpkin.
I'm a pumpkin.
He's a pump and he can.
This pump can.
That
Well,
pump
if everyone's
can.
locked
you're
in,
locked in.
let's reveal it.
Let's see if
Spooky
I'm
to spooky,
playing with
real
serial
skeleton.
Corey, I fear that we're bad at wavelength.
Oh,
We
have
really
one
needed that
request.
point.
Yeah, what's that?
do what they did.
What did they do?
They hit 4 points. You didn't do that.
They give him
Give
a
me
4
nothing.
pointer.
Well, you're the one that's supposed to hit the 4 points.
I don't control where the board
You
is.
control where the
Well-
dial goes, which is where the points are scored.
it might not matter. It might not matter anyway. The game might be over soon, because that is a point for the blue team. So I hate to inform you, red team, it is 3-9. We are playing to 10. To remind the audience, you cannot
that's right,
win off the right-left point. You cannot win the game with that. You have to win with a placement on the board.
I'll grant you, Corey. I think that maybe I should have said like a plastic skeleton.
No, see, I would course correct the opposite direction.
Oh, what?
Because that's not really
I
scary.
feel like a
is a little
skeleton
spooky.
that you see in like a science classroom, pretty spooky, but like, you know.
I think like a
See, you didn't say that though. You just said a real human
Yeah.
skeleton.
I
You
see,
said it the scariest way possible.
I see the error in my ways.
Austin, what do you got?
We got
you found
worst
it-
costume prop, best costume prop. Something to make you think.
These are all big thinker cards, let me tell you.
Listen,
they were very well made.
I think the
Thank you.
setting was key. I should have said the setting.
You should have said this, but it's okay.
Because in a graveyard, a real human skeleton very scary.
As a reminder to everyone in chat,
Even
we
though
are
that's what it's
playing
supposed to be.
with custom cards this week for Halloween
Realistically,
special.
If you find a skeleton anywhere other than a graveyard, that should be scarier.
These cards were written by yours truly and Dr. Octopus. But Austin, you have 30 seconds on the clock. You need a placement on the board anywhere to secure the victory for the first round. Take it home for the blue team. We do
won't. You
two
won't.
games, so not all is lost. Even if the blue team pulls ahead here.
We're about to be outsmarted by a pumpkin.
Oh no!
I'm very confident. I know a lot of props.
Yeah, name one.
I can't.
All right.
Giveaway.
At least
I
he's
think I
honest.
got it. One of those knives that came with the Scream costumes that would have blood coming out of it, but they were really shitty.
I know exactly.
Yeah,
what you're
okay.
talking about. Yeah. And you lean it, and then all the
Yeah.
blood pours to the tip, and then you lean it back. Yeah. That's pretty terrible. But it's pretty good. I think that's.
It's a tricky place.
See, I call foul play. He had an adjective in there.
Yeah, can we disqualify the pumpkin?
Disqualify the pumpkin.
Throw him out.
I kind of like
Smash
closer to dead center, honestly.
I used to have one of those knives.
So did I.
It was awesome.
I used to
I
have that
loved
and
it.
the pump that you had
That was
with,
a-
the
with the
mask.
mask?
Yeah,
Oh.
you squeezed
That was a goated like childhood combo.
Yeah.
Two of them.
Yeah, the mask
yeah.
was sick.
Yeah. I think it's definitely a better than worse thing. It's got blood in it. I mean, you know, that's
It's-
crazy. It was the cool thing to have.
All in one costume.
Blood's scary.
Costume prop. I think I like the placement. I'm locked in there.
Locked in. All right, red team. What are you thinking? Oh my
Oh,
God.
Lightning!
It's spooky.
Was that the jump scare you were talking about?
That's a jump
There's
scare.
actually a ghost in here. The ghost just blew out our light. That's crazy.
It's scary.
What's happening? Holy shit, the ghost is going. We're being
Mark.
attacked.
I didn't sign up for this, Mark.
I
Lots
didn't know
of
you guys were this big with
surprises.
the budget. Holy crap.
Oh my lord. What's next, Fog?
Funny you should say.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
Gosh, where did they put it? I feel like that prop was better than that, to be honest.
Well, see, here's the thing.
But would Austin think that?
Austin did specifically call it
He
shitty.
did say it was
He did say it was a shitty knife. Listen. I
I missed that.
think that knife is lame.
Where is that coming?
I know I'm gonna be absolutely, you know,
heart-shattering to my child.
Ah.
The child inside of me.
I hate to break it to you, but your inner child
That didn't
is
come
lame.
out right. Ouchie. Ouchie is what I have to say, but I will follow your lead, Doctor, as the resident spookologist.
As the resident spookologist, actually also I have a second doctorate in cool ass shit. Cool ass
No,
shitology.
that's not a real degree.
No, it
It's
is.
not a real degree.
Who's the doctor here?
Alright, you got it.
Alright, and then somebody with a doctorate in cool stuff. It's not certifiably. We're locked in.
Locked in.
Worst
Says
costume,
it's
bro.
whack.
Worst costume prop side. All right, let's reveal it. Potentially for the win, a shitty blood effect knife.
Oh.
Oh.
We're
shitty.
coming back, baby.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think I was pretty biased because
I didn't think about the nostalgia factor on that.
Yeah.
Nostalgia's a strong thing.
It was a real nostalgia factor.
Yeah.
It's an understandable mistake.
Okay.
Okay, that's still fine. Well, blue team, I hate to inform you, the red team might be making a little bit of a comeback
We're
here.
catching up.
They're catching up. It is 4 for the red team, 9 for the blue team. You cannot win off the right-left point. And there's an important thing to note. There is a rule that if you get a 4-pointer, if you land on the perfect 4 and you're still behind, you immediately take another turn. So there's always a chance to win. If you pull off this big 4 right here, right now, you get another turn. You could win this round.
No chance.
That's okay, Jeremy. We got this.
Easy.
I mean, Catholic priest, we got this.
I'm locking it.
You got it.
I'm using my spiritual abilities. I'm channeling my divinity to read Corey's
This is a fun one.
brilliant, genius robot mind.
I am the superior Spider-Man.
What?
The card we have is going to be dramatic way to die, camp way to die.
What did you mean by you're the superior?
It's a comic. It's a Doc Ock comic.
Not a spider.
It's literally Doc Ock. Oh my god. All right, listen.
He's an octopus.
He's a person.
No, it says Doc Ock. You'd be the superior octopus.
All right, let's fight it off after stream.
Anyway.
Jesus.
Corey, there's a lot riding on this. You need to get that perfect 4 to have a chance of stopping the tyrannical role of Jesse and Austin. Memorize that placement. It is time to lock in.
Okay.
Square up that board, and you have 30 seconds on the clock, starting now. Also realized my fingers are turning quite red because I've been touching this Sharpie tongue that is on my hand. So,
Should try to give me a little kiss.
yes, this is not paint. This is Sharpie.
And you did a very good job.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
only gonna get a little bit of ink poisoning.
I know. I'm a little bit worried about like the health effects of putting a lot of Sharpie on your
Your
skin.
lifespan has shortened considerably.
Oh, dang it.
But it was all worth it. Okay, I think I have it. I'm going to say getting electrocuted by a wall outlet.
By a wall outlet. Okay. Now, I'd like to take a moment and step back. Can someone define the exact definition of camp? Because I feel like I know what this means.
I would assume
Dramatic versus not dramatic, pretty
It's
much.
just not
Yeah.
dramatic.
like goofy.
Yeah, it's like more goofy.
Yeah.
By a wall outlet.
I think Scooby-Doo is like classic camp.
Okay.
Yeah.
The way they fault the
So
villains.
dramatic would be like how they die in a real movie.
Yeah.
Okay. That does give Scary Movie a little bit to have it be a wall outlet. So we're leaning way heavily camp. So Jesse, bring it like 80%. No.
Sorry.
That would be fork in the wall outlet.
Yeah, that would be you just walked over and did it. Man, I feel like that's around where it is, but we really need this 4-pointer. So I'm doing a soul read.
Doc, do you feel the power of Christ
That didn't
compelling
help.
through
That
you?
didn't help me at all.
I feel the power of my son in the palm of my hand.
I'll bring it like 4 ticks towards the campsite.
Down. Like there. 4 ticks. You like
Now
that?
bring it 3 ticks back up.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh.
All right, now bring
It's
it
like 3.5.
Now bring it 2 ticks up again.
Oh my god.
Okay.
He's really gotta nail it, man.
And then bring it
Like
around
it?
town.
You touching it?
No, I'm not touching it. It's too far away. His arms are in the way.
I'll get it.
Are you-
Well, are
I
you
feel
lifting?
I feel that this is the best I can do.
Okay. I guess.
I'm locking it in.
Yeah, in this instance, because the blue team is at 9, the right-left point doesn't really matter. You can tie the game, but you don't have the opportunity to do that now. So we can skip it unless you're feeling strongly one way or another.
I can't do anything with it.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's reveal it.
All right, let's reveal. Oh.
Would have gotten that point though. Yeah, but we would have gotten the point.
I was definitely thinking, be dramatic.
Corey, walk us through that answer, because I'm gonna say I was thinking I was pretty camp.
You know, I think you're right. I think I shouldn't have specified wall outlet. My line of thinking was getting electrocuted is like the perfect middle between dramatic and camp, because like one, it's like a really visceral and terrible way to die, but also like you can see your skeleton for a second as you flash on it.
It's really easy to make that goofy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a really horrific way to die, but it could be really easily made goofy. So it was like the perfect middle. So I just wanted to give the wall outlet to skew it a little more that way.
I see. You know, the wall outlet made me think, oh, this guy's an absolute doofus.
That's fair.
All right.
Well, blue team, you have another chance to go for the victory. It is 4 for the red team, 9 for the blue team. We are playing to 10. Just a reminder, if you happen to be watching on the YouTube, if you could drop a like on the stream, it would mean a lot, it would help us a lot, and you would be super cool.
Cool. It would help me take down the web crawler.
Oh my goodness. Two of the cards I picked up were movie cards, so I'm gonna go with black cat activities, orange cat activities.
Oh, a fun one. I love that one.
Austin, do you have any cats?
Yeah, I have a black cat and an orange cat.
Oh,
Yes! I picked the right card!
This is cheating. Referee.
Ref!
I also have a third mysterious cat who's a tabby.
He doesn't know what color that one is.
I do. He's brown.
Dang it! Hang on, it was hidden.
You ever had a cat, Corey?
Nope. I'm gonna die. Dog guy. No, my dad always hated them.
Okay.
Stinker.
You may
Stinker
look.
moment.
All right.
All right, Jesse, you have 30 seconds on the clock. Also, I made the executive decision to change the graphic for this card to make it black and orange. It is like that up there already on the printout, but I changed it for this computer graphic too. As I went, nope, it should be black and orange.
You're a smart, good boy, Mark.
Yes. Also, Haley in chat says Lonnie and Cody are shook. I'm assuming those are cats.
Yeah.
No, they're just, she's watching with 2 other people right now.
They are shook.
They are shook by the spookiness of this Halloween special.
They saw the big pumpkin and they got scared.
I've never seen a pumpkin so big.
Jesse, you got 10 seconds.
I got it.
All right.
Chasing a laser pointer.
That's pretty silly cat activity, but it's not. I don't think it's exclusive to the orange cat. But I'd say it's more on the orange side, but it's maybe around there. I think there's. I think
The tension with a knife.
I think there are definitely more orange cat activities, but that's definitely an orange cat activity.
Okay, all right. Little movements can make the difference when the game is this close.
That is a pretty silly, goofy activity, and I think it has to be more orange than black.
Listen, I've never had a cat, so I don't. This card literally means nothing to me.
It's an orange cat activity.
All right, I'll take your word for it then.
Black cats, they're chill, they're cool.
They're
cool
vibers?
cucumbers, they're vibers. They're kind of skittish. They don't always be around people. Orange cats, goofy, silly, running through the house at rapid pace, knocking over everything that you've ever placed in
It's
your
the wild
apartment.
inside them.
Exactly.
All
They're
right.
rabid creatures.
We're gonna put
So
it
we're
over.
giving that to orange.
Locked in orange cat activity.
Locked
I
in.
agree. They both do play with laser pointers, but
Orange cat side. Alrighty. This is once again potentially for the win. Black cat activity, orange cat activity. Let's reveal it.
Let's go! I think a laser pointer is it's a both cat activity.
I did the thing where I.
What matters is that we got 1 point, and we did our best, and we won in our hearts.
10,000 years.
I like that we won on
You
that
are
card.
not. No, that's my job.
Oh shit.
That's my job.
Oh
We decide that
I
I
sort of bust a
10,000
sweat there.
no!
Black cat activities, orange cat activities, and you won by getting it on the orange slice. So very fitting.
It's fitting because I'm a pumpkin.
As you can see, Oh! Wow, that brings the final score for our first round for 5 for the red team and 12 for the blue team. Marking that as a victory for the blue team. Austin's near undefeated streak continues. Whew.
I hope Spider-Man didn't see this for your sake.
Now he's spending his Spider-Boy money off in the Spider Caribbean.
Spider-Man has left New York.
Spider Caribbean sounds
Spider-Man
like
Far
a
From
really
Home.
interesting place.
Actually, it's worse than hell.
It's worse than
You should start sending people there.
to the Spider Caribbean.
Yeah, because it's just spiders as far as you can see.
The Spider Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's like super
and they're
hell.
big.
Yeah.
Mean.
They're territorial.
They say mean things to you.
Oh, they talk to you?
They talk to you.
They,
What'd
do,
they
they,
say?
they can speak out loud.
I don't know. I've never been there. I'm
They-
petrified.
Wait, how do you know that? You've never even heard of it until now.
It's in the Bible.
I think I'm gonna need to reread the Bible.
Listen, the moment you hear about something, you can make up lore. That's the
Oh,
rule.
right.
That's
Them's
fair.
the rules,
It's a
baby.
yes and, Corey.
Well, we are going to move on to our second game for the night. The red team is going to have a chance to make a comeback here. Before we move on, does anyone need to use the bathroom, grab a
I
drink?
drink more of my Fresco.
Yes, you may
I
drink
drink
more of your
beer,
Fresco.
Mike.
He needs to go lose some seeds.
No.
Because he's a pumpkin.
I have a feeling a lot of these cards in here are picked up were movies, and I kept putting every movie card back.
You've seen most of the movie cards then.
Yeah.
Yes, so as a reminder to our audience, we are doing one more game where the blue team is going to have a chance to do a big comeback, redeem themselves, and then afterwards we are going to move on to a cooperative round where Chat and me come up with clues for both teams to decide upon together. Just to let you know, we are only considering the comments that are left in Twitch chat when we do the cooperative round. So we're not there yet, but once we get there, we'll be...
Discrimination.
Yes, unfortunately. But that does not mean we do not love and respect our YouTube viewers. In fact, if you're in YouTube chat right now, if you could leave a like on the stream, we would... I would blow up. Because I am 𝘳𝘳𝘮.
He's going to explode.
I'm going to explode.
He's literally going to explode.
He's going to unalive. Am I allowed? I can say that
You
word.
can say that.
All the people in this room.
There's a clay-made C4 attached to Mark. The second a like button is pressed.
You see, it's funny you
which
say
is
that,
extremely
Corey.
telling because it means that none of you have pressed the like yet. Naughty, naughty. That,
Mark is still with us,
He's still
so there are no
with
like button presses.
Yes, it's funny.
somebody get rid of that host.
You say a clay C4 because you don't know this because you don't watch the show, but 𝘳𝘳𝘮 uses clay in his big mouthy hands to craft explosions, and he's like, ah.
I do go, ah.
You just assumed I don't watch the show.
Yeah, I did. You want to
I don't
correct me?
know
You
that
want to
that's
tell me
much-
I'm wrong? You
that's-
big
Why do you think I
Naruto
said clay
fan?
explosions, Mark? Why do you think I said clay explosions?
Corey,
C4
you-
is not made with clay, stupid.
You cannot trick me into thinking that you watch Naruto.
He's gaslighting the entire audience right now.
Alright, you know what the main character's name is? Naruto.
Name any other character besides 𝘳𝘳𝘮.
I think that's a low bar.
It is a low bar, isn't it?
That's crazy.
Sasuke, boom.
Oh, you got it.
got me.
I have to high-five him contractually. He's my teammate.
Blow up
That
and
was
act
ace.
like you know nobody. Indeed.
What?
that much of a struggle?
If you want to see Spider-Man, there's a video on YouTube.
Oh, yes, that's a good point. Doc Ock, you've been looking for Spider-Man all stream.
I want to kill that spider.
I know where to find him in our most recent YouTube video. Live right now, last stream's video. It is very entertaining. We had special guest Spider-Man.
The real one.
The real one, and no one else was in costume.
Well, he was in costume to protect his identity.
That's
He's
true.
Spider-Man.
That's fair. He did take off his mask a lot and grumble about having
Yeah,
his
and
car
I bet
repoed.
you've never seen him
Other
before.
things.
Yeah, he was really upset that his spider buggy got repoed. That's where he's trying to get the spider blood money for.
Oh. What's he doing in the 𝘧𝘳𝘮𝘯𝘨𝘪 then?
Well, he got spider blood money. He's retired.
Oh, okay. So he's
Apparently.
got his buggy and he's gone to the 𝘧𝘳𝘮𝘮𝘮.
Yeah.
Which is apparently worse than hell.
Legally, I'm not allowed to go there though because I'm an octopus.
Why did he vacation a place that is worse than hell?
Well, it's not worse than hell if you're a spider. It's like super heaven if you're a spider.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Well, we are going to hop right into game 2 with the blue team going first this time. Thank you, Ellis in chat, for logging back into your Twitch for the first time this whole year, supporting the Twitch and YouTube. Massive ups. Thank you very much. And Jesse, whenever you are ready, you can lead us off. Out of curiosity, how many Halloween cards do we have left?
Good chunk.
A good bit. Yeah.
Good chunk. Great. Okay.
Yeah.
We made 33 of them.
More than 10, less than
We
20.
don't speak of the
Bit
34th
of a
card.
chunker.
Yeah, I made 34, but the 34th one got vetoed because Corey went, you can't do that on stream.
I want it. I want to do the 34th.
Bastard. I need to go let my dog out as well, so you're going to get it a little longer than 30 seconds.
That's
Can you
okay.
make
I'll
a
take
new
my time
34th
picking the
card?
card. I'm a slow reader.
Maybe just like we can all imagine what the 34th card could have been.
Endless possibilities.
Endless
really.
possibility. Actually, we really can't do that because I
This
said
might
it
be
was
it.
something we couldn't do on stream. So think of everything that That's terrible. I'm painting Mark in such a horrible picture if I say
Think
that.
of every possible action that would violate Twitch's terms of service, and it's all of them?
It could be.
Crank that soldier boy.
Really is cranking his thing.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Cranking that wheel.
Do you mind?
I got the card is worst couples costume, best couples costume. Yeah, it's a thinker for sure.
Guys, they can't all be thinkers.
No? I think this is a very thinking game, I think.
Maybe that's why we're losing.
We need to think more.
Perhaps we should think.
Oh my god, that's Jeremy, that's it. We just haven't been thinking
I
enough.
think we need to think on maybe like a similar mindset. Maybe we just need to get on the
Looking for
same
word for that.
the same kind of vibration. You know,
Same kind
if
of
our like frequencies were matching. What is?
if we had the same anachronistic
Hello, I'm back.
thinking
What's the
style.
card? What are we
The
doing?
card
Exactly.
is worst couples costume, best couples costume.
Oh, that is a great one. You've had plenty of time to think about it, so.
I just actually revealed the wheel. I was waiting. I didn't want to.
He cranked the wheel for a very long time.
It was actually annoyingly low.
Yeah, and it wasn't where I wanted it to be, you know?
Okay.
God damn it. Okay, the dog's barking again. You have extra time now. This is gonna be so great. Banter some more.
I'm gonna kill that dog.
Is it fair to me keep thinking?
Why did I bother saying unalive?
Think a little
You
bit.
just threatened to kill a dog on camera.
Listen,
good
this
for
is
me.
Twitch, baby. Different rules than TikTok.
Oh, okay, all right.
I would never.
Don't,
do
please don't kill little King
that. I
Jim.
will not. I'll give him plenty of hugs and kisses.
I'm back. It's like I never left. Woo! The stream is running flawlessly as per usual. Jesse, what you got?
We're.
Buddy's getting greedy with the time over here.
Jesse, you had like days.
I wasn't thinking. I'm gonna say.
Spit it out, man. Spit it out. You've had so much time.
Jesse,
know.
I might have to
Yeah,
enforce.
a sport team costume.
A sport team costume.
You had like 5 minutes.
Look, I wasn't thinking. I think you got it though.
It's not good. It's a sports team costume, not a couple's costume.
Yeah, it's not.
But let's say let's go there. There are worse.
Okay.
You could be a.
I don't know. I think it might have to go with the probability.
I think we're gonna have to go with the
I
probability.
think he's just baffled, but
I
I think it's more towards the center, and he couldn't think of something.
I think you're probably right.
But
there.
in Austin's defense, if somebody showed up to a party in 2 football jerseys,
we'd kick them out.
just as their couple, I don't think that counts.
No, that's just what they normally wear on Sundays.
Yeah.
All right, we're locked in. Best couples
Locked
costume.
in best couple's costume being a sports team costume.
I have an explanation.
Oh, that is so much closer than I thought
I
it
have
would
an
be.
explanation. I should have said like a Cowboys cheerleader and a Cowboys football player, maybe. I don't know.
No.
That's what I was trying to think, but I didn't know how to word it.
Sports team costume.
Sports ball.
Sports team costume, best possible.
I sold on that.
combination.
That was a hard card.
Listen, man. It's always rough the first one.
Yeah,
Then we
yeah.
get the ball rolling.
Yeah, that's
Look.
true. That's true. This happened last time.
I'm sorry.
You know, you got damn close for that being your answer.
Unreasonable.
To be fair, 5 minutes.
I wasn't thinking the whole time. I was thinking like,
And that's just probably
Well,
not at all. Not at all.
thinking
Yeah, you
of.
didn't think enough. That was your issue.
Yeah.
That 5
Thinking about
minutes
Spider
has
Caribbean
earned
Trail.
1 point for the red team and 0 points for the blue team. And we're moving on to Corey.
That's a great ROI.
Let's see.
Sorry, everybody.
These things happen. We won one.
The
tonight.
dog has arrived. I did not lock the door firmly enough.
I'd like to.
Oh, you're gonna get 2.
I'll get to.
All right, Mark, I got it.
Let's hear it.
We're gonna do classic scary, new age scary.
That's that new age scary.
Ooh. Quite the
Me- me-
thinking
Dog,
card
hey,
again.
Listen, man. I'm a pumpkin.
Ben, move my head. All right, there we go.
Pumpkin is very classic scary.
Pumpkin.
Now, it's funny that Guinness went straight for the pumpkin because we put a scoop of pumpkin onto his food as like a filler for him every night.
He's coming for second.
He's going.
He, he was going to kill and
He's
eat
going
you.
to kill you.
He wants your.
He's going the distance.
What's my
He's
seeds?
going for kill.
He's going for kill.
Corey, you have 30 seconds on the clock. I'll be a little bit lenient with the time, just this once.
Understandable.
I've said at least 4.5 minutes.
Yeah. Actually, I demand double what Jesse had.
This is another one that's tricky if you haven't seen any horror films, because I feel like
You know what
classic
this is?
scary
A thinker.
has to do with,
No,
you know,
actually,
the classic
I got
horror
it.
films.
Because I don't need to think.
No, doctor. We did this last time. No, we lost.
No.
We lost horribly last
I'm
time.
also spookology degree, remember?
Spookology, right.
Spookology degree, you gotta remember that, okay?
Natural.
All right, Corey, what do you got?
I'm gonna say Dracula, specifically from Castlevania.
Oh heck. Oh heck. Okay, so Dracula may be the most classic spooky available, but new Castlevania series, basically an anime. Which puts you firmly in the new age category. So, I think we're actually gonna go more in the new age direction. I think we're gonna go, no, not that far. Yeah, about that far. Move it just a little bit more towards the center. Yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna keep on with our no think methodology, and we're gonna lock it in.
Morgan says Corey is speaking my language of Castlevania.
Hey,
It's a very good series.
Incredible series.
phenomenal.
All
Also, thank you for this cloak, by the way. It is making for a great
He's
costume.
slaying, he is serving, he is booting the house down.
I am serving.
I think it'd be on the classic side.
I agree.
Because when I hear Castlevania, I think of the NES game and not the anime series. So I think that maybe Corey was going for that more so.
And it's Dracula.
And it's Dracula.
I mean, you think of Halloween, you how many things do you think about?
Yeah, put it on the
Frankenstein, Dracula.
Anyone that might be present in the monster mash, really.
Yeah.
I did not mind.
All right, are you locking in on
We are
classic
locked in.
scary?
Classic.
Alrighty, Corey, let's reveal it.
Let's go.
We're so back. We're so back.
Oh, it was so mid.
Clean slate.
Oh man,
I was
close.
too weed-brained.
So I was kind of thinking about Castlevania's like resurgence of popularity right now.
Okay.
So I was thinking Dracula is like the most classic Halloween villain. And then you put in the Castlevania spin, it like brings it closer to the center.
No, you're right.
I can see the logic.
I focused a little too much on the weeb aspect, and I was like, there's no way a weeb adjacent thing could be.
See, I'm surprised you assumed I had ever seen the Netflix series.
I got excited because I liked that show.
Yeah, I
Well.
assumed Corey was talking about the video game.
I was
That
just talking
is-
about Castlevania in general.
That is a comeback for the red team, bringing the score 1-1. It is anyone's game. We are playing to 10. It's currently Austin's turn. Austin,
that dog.
what are you thinking?
There's a little pooch.
We got Halloween movie for kids, Halloween movie for adults. This is a think of man question.
I think we need to give Austin 30 Hail Marys every time he says the Thinking Man's
It's a
question.
think of man's question.
They're all thinking man questions.
It's implied. It's implied!
It's a thinking
I'll give you an
person
ultimatum as the father here. You can do 10 Hail Marys per thinking man's question or 10,000 years hence.
Or an alternative, every one like we get on the YouTube stream will save Austin from 1,000 years in hell. So if you're watching on YouTube and you don't want
Starting out at
Austin to go to
10,000.
hell,
I'll co-sign that.
leave a like on stream.
That's crazy.
All right.
It's
Helps the
official.
stream a lot.
How many people are in the stream?
I got one. Have you seen? I guess this is Hocus Pocus, the film from the 90s, 1990s. Hocus Pocus.
I know the movie.
Okay,
Hocus Pocus.
Honkus? Honky.
Have you seen it?
Honky tonky.
I
Don't
may.
listen to him. Have you seen it?
I might have seen it.
It's got Bette Midler in it.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
Hocus Pocus.
Honky.
If I've heard of it, it was definitely when I was a kid. That's kind of what I'm going off of.
Hokey poke.
I actually have no idea what happened in the movie.
Classic country.
But I mean, I feel like Hocus Pocus has got to be a classic. I mean, that's Hocus Pocus.
It's definitely a classic.
It's a classic.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Would kids like it or would adults like it?
I think it's more of a kid film than it is a adult film.
I think it's so scary.
I think
I go, wow, Hocus Pocus.
I go, ah.
I'm locked in.
I think there's
Locked in
witches
there.
in that show, and that scares me.
Jeez.
Red team, it's to you.
What are you thinking?
I think he's got it in a good place, to be completely
I
honest.
do too.
And
I think if anything, I would maybe lean closer. Here's the thing, right?
I think closer to kids, probably.
I would say myself closer on the adult side because I think Hocus Pocus is aged out and now it's mostly adults are remembering it and
Yeah.
doing it. I saw a lot of adult Hocus Pocus costumes in person.
Yeah, but it was originally probably marketed to kids.
But thinking from Austin's point of view, I think he just thinks it's a kid's movie.
That's true.
So, kid side,
He's such a grown boy.
he's such a big
He's
pumpkin.
such a grown man.
Look how big.
He's such a big pumpkin that he would
Aw.
never watch a silly, goofy
Look,
little
he's a
movie
big
like
pumpkin.
that.
Oh, pumpkin.
He's only watching the original Nosferatu.
That's true.
It's the only thing he watches.
All right, we're locked in
Locking
Halloween
in.
We're locked in
kids.
closer to kids.
Closer to kids. Let's reveal the board. Ooh.
Yeah.
What I tell
You
you?
nailed it.
You know, I have
What
never
if we
seen
go this
anything
entire
Hocus
game
Pocus.
without ever getting something on the board?
Then I would be disappointed.
All right, left.
That's
the whole
what shatter me to pieces emotionally. So
Yes.
we have to hit something.
Yes.
gotta hit something.
Also, we save Alston from 1,000 Years in Hell if we get a like on stream. But Chad asks, what does he get for a dislike? He keeps on missing the board. That's what happens if you dislike.
I will beat Austin physically on screen.
Yeah, so please do not do that. If you're hovering over the dislike button, move it over to the like button to save Alston.
From Superman.
The score is now 2 for the red team, 1 for the blue team. We have yet to get on the board a single round this game.
Now the cookie crumbles.
Jeremy, do you think you're gonna break the streak?
Probably not.
Not with that
man.
If
attitude.
everything I've done to this point thus far tells me anything,
Tells you that we're a winning duo.
we are winning currently. That's
I
true.
think there needs to be a comic book run of Doc Ock and the Catholic Priest. Personally.
Yeah, that would do some kind of number.
Personally, listen. Pope Francis says that they want to keep up with whatever the kids are into, right? That's why they made an anime mascot their mascot this year. So, Doc Ock and the Catholic Church.
True.
saying.
Nothing.
I'm refraining from any and all jokes. Jeremy, what you got?
Smart move. We got on the purple is adult costumes, and on the yellow is kids costumes.
I like that one.
That's a thinker.
What would 10,000 more years hell? We need 10 more likes on the YouTube video.
Every time he says it, 10,000 years hell.
Also, if you're watching on the YouTube or the Twitch, and you want to pop over to the YouTube, we just released a new YouTube video yesterday featuring some of the people you see on screen here and Spider-Man.
Where?
Yes, it was a very entertaining video. So if you want to give us a follow, you'll catch all of our on-demand content as we post it. Right now, we're doing at least 1 upload a week. Soon, maybe more. Never, maybe less.
Well,
Well, you know.
you know.
Jeremy, what do you got? Oh, you already read the card. Sorry, I do
read
have it here.
Get with the program, David.
Yeah, no, I got it. The graphics
on,
up. The
come
graphics up. You do now have 30 seconds on the clock, starting the moment you sit back down.
Oh my God, he's found a loophole.
No.
Somebody's finally done it.
We haven't patched this exploit
I gotta
yet.
get as much as I can out of this. Everybody shut up.
Mr. Pope Francis, 30 seconds, starting
That's
now.
me. I am Francis.
He's not in a Pope costume, to be clear.
At one point,
I wouldn't know.
he probably wore something like this.
Yeah, but he wasn't Pope Francis then.
He was always Pope Francis in my heart.
That's so true.
You know, if you happen to be named Francis, you could be Pirate Francis. And that kind of sounds like Pope.
Well, you know, it sounds even closer. Pumpkin Francis.
You struggled with that one.
I'm a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Got a lot of P words coming on.
I was gonna call him Pump Francis, but then I realized like that didn't necessarily mean anything.
Or even closer, Doc Francis.
Jeremy, you have 10 seconds left.
What if it was more?
It might be.
What if it was I like that.
The card is kid's costume on the left, adult costume on the right. Jeremy is trying to think of a hint that will get his teammate to place that red dial right where it needs to be along the spectrum.
Oh, God.
It's a tricky
Aren't we
one.
all just kids?
There's a lot of costumes out there.
That's so true.
No, actually, I don't want to say that.
No.
I don't want to say that.
Absolutely not.
This was harder than I anticipated.
You do now actually have 10 seconds.
Oh, yippee. I think I bought more time somehow.
Somehow.
Infinite time glitch. It's a strict 30 seconds.
It's a strict 30
If I
seconds.
simply ask again, will you give me another?
If you have something on the tip of your tongue, sure, but if you have nothing.
Let's say that I do.
Okay.
Do you?
I'm holding up my tongued hands, and I'm going to slowly count down. Now there's a visual element to it,
Okay.
so chat will know if I'm trying to pull a fast one on them. Goes to middle finger, of course. 5 seconds.
That might be the strangest way I've ever seen somebody count down.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Okay. All right. Sure. I'm gonna go with just a witch.
A witch?
A witch.
That's like...
They're a witch.
A witch is a costume for all ages. It's like a very generic Halloween costume. You
They're
can
a
be
witch.
an 8-year-old and a witch, and you can be an adult and be a witch. I'm going to say it's in the center, but I will lean it slightly to adult, just because like I feel like more adults go for the generic witch costume than kids. But yeah,
I think it's like the little red dot in there. Really.
I'm locked in.
All right.
what do you
Blue
think?
team, what are you thinking?
I think it's really dead center. I think you see more adult, but I don't know.
I think it's in the center.
I think it's got to be in the center.
I think we're locked in. We're
Locked in
Yeah.
on the kids' costume side.
sure, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Predicting it is in the center. Alrighty. Corey, let's reveal it.
Oh, did it hit? Did you
Ooh,
get
is
it?
it just on?
Nothing.
It is just off. Oh,
I'd have made a
no.
Recount.
Damn.
Stop the count.
You guys kind of had me exactly. I was like, everybody wears it, but I feel like I see adults wear it more.
Yeah, I definitely see
Than
adult.
kids.
I feel
That's
like,
what I was
kids
leaning.
is more like princess and like
Yeah.
like fun things.
Yeah, it took you a while to get there, but I can definitely see the logic.
Yeah.
I think that was solid. Unfortunately, that was a miss from both teams, keeping the score at 2 for the red team, 1 for the blue
We're
team.
still up.
Jesse, please.
Countless Ironing chat is pretending like chat already knew that the timer sometimes can be stretched a bit. I don't know how they would ever figure that out. I think that was the first time ever that we've gone past 30 seconds.
I actually still think it was pretty close to 30 seconds.
I think it was
Yeah.
actually closer to 25, if I were to say, personally.
No, I don't think so, actually.
Editor, can we get a replay on that?
That'd be fun.
No, you can't.
Maybe time ramp it a bit. Make it 30 seconds. Anyway,
I have got my card, and it is a perfect one. Worst thing to carve into a pumpkin, best thing to carve into a pumpkin. Let's get on with it.
I feel like
A very topical and
Yeah.
that's...
I feel like this is a cheat code. Don't look.
I feel like this is a very insensitive prompt to have
Yeah, this
with
feels
Austin
like
as a
it's probably
partner.
going to hurt his feelings.
see, he asked me before he chose it though. He asked me if I would be offended, and I said yes.
Hey,
You
referee.
said yes. That's messed up.
Hey, ref, they're trial running the questions first. I think that's cheating. I think once again, 10,000 more years.
Actually, I'm thinking 20.
20,000 years.
You may
Hell.
look.
All right.
You're looking.
Yeah, I'm already looking.
To both of them.
Both.
To both. They both did the crime.
You're strict, Priest, but I respect it.
You don't know what Francis would have done.
30 seconds on the clock.
I got it. Profanity.
Profanity. Watch your profanity. It's pretty bad. I'll put it. Take that thing.
If you were a
that
pumpkin,
thing.
Austin, how much would you want that to be called?
I wouldn't want profanity on me at all, because that's just kind of lowbrow. But it's. He said profanity. He didn't say certain symbols.
Things, or yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do. I'll do it there. I'm locked in.
All right, solid placement. Red team.
Listen, if I saw a pumpkin that just had shit carved into
It
it.
just had like the F word. Yeah, I would laugh.
I would laugh and be like, that's probably not the best pumpkin design, but it got a chuckle. Listen, I'm immature. I'll fess up to it. If someone takes the time to carve a swear word into a pumpkin, I mean, okay, well, we shouldn't have that in the neighborhood. Turn it around on Halloween.
True.
But yeah, I think it's on
I
the bad
think-
side, but not.
I'm gonna go ahead and agree with you. I'm gonna go with the probability here.
Okay.
I think it could certainly be worse.
Adamantly saying that profanity is the best thing to carve into a pumpkin.
And remember that for tomorrow.
Yes.
It's just so uncouth.
Yeah.
It is quite uncouth.
You just have to consider
You're
that we
biased.
have a pumpkin here with us today, so we can.
Let's
That's
sense that.
You have to really.
I'll carve you up.
You do have to be more
Yeah,
sensitive.
chat points out this card is a little bit insensitive when we have a pumpkin on stream with
Yeah.
us. So let's reveal it.
At least one of _Oc's arms is a little
That's a 2.
That's a 2.
That's a 2.
Okay.
I was real scared on what I could say and what I couldn't say. I'm not gonna say what I was thinking, but that's
Okay.
I couldn't. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Understood.
Finally.
Well,
We at least got a point.
you did get not only 1 point, you got 2 points for that. Just
Good
barely
lord.
making it onto the board. That means it is 2 for the red team, 3 for the blue team, and it is anybody's game.
And now that someone has got something on the board, Mark doesn't have to do terrible things to us.
You are still my people.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, cool.
It doesn't, I didn't say.
Alright.
Red team.
He said it quietly.
If I say it quietly, they can never hear me.
You can whisper anything you want.
There are no mics in this room. There are no cameras.
Yeah. Let's see.
How's the stack of cards looking, by the way?
You got about 10 probably.
Ooh, okay, we're doing good. We might have to shuffle them back in when we do the cooperative rounds.
Alright, I got my card. We're gonna do worst thing to find in your closet, best thing to find in your closet.
Mama.
This is my go, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I was thinking about That was a thing man's questions.
You're racking them
You know.
up, big boys.
I just started paying attention to the stream music, which y'all can't hear. It is like the worst cover thriller ever being played right now.
Is it the 8-bit one again?
Is it? I don't think it's 8-bit. I think it's just bad.
Oh, wow. Michael didn't die for this.
I got it. I got it. Easy. Worst thing to find in your closet, best thing to find in your closet. $1 billion of legal tender.
That's pretty bad. Because where could it have come from? You know, you're gonna have to do taxes on that money, and things are gonna go down for you. Jesse, put it all the way it works. No, put it all the way over.
You sure? You don't want
Other side.
You don't
Other
want to think
side.
about it?
I'm not gonna think about taxes just like every year.
The IRS is gonna have some questions.
You'd be one of the billionaire elites.
Lock it in. I'm gonna lock it in. I'm gonna say that that's pretty cool. That would be sick.
I'll just move that over there because that's all we can do.
Yeah, you gotta play the numbers
If
at
you
that
don't
point.
pay taxes on it, how are they gonna know that you have it? So you're basically like free and clear, no matter what.
Basically, free and clear no matter what. All right, quick
That's
rounds.
true. That's true of all the money that you make at your job as well.
Hey, cut the
So
feed, cut the
Just
feed.
tell your employer that you don't want it taken out. And then,
It's a spooky Halloween prank. You didn't mean any of it. Let's reveal the board.
Spooky
Hey.
Halloween prank defrauding the government.
A perfect 4, bringing the score to 6 for the red team, 3 for the blue
well
team.
done, doctor.
Thank you. I have a doctor in not only spookology, but also large amounts of mysterious money in your closet.
Now, blue
You
team,
gotta fund those arms somehow.
not to scare you, but if the red team gets a perfect 4 at any point from here on out,
get
they
back
will
in there.
automatically win the game.
and we've been known to get perfect boards.
It's been known to happen.
Hey, you just got one.
It's happened frequently, several times.
As a matter of fact, I think this round
Also,
really
as Austin chooses a card, just a reminder, if you're watching on YouTube, if you could drop us a like, that would mean a lot.
It would mean so much to Austin.
It would mean a lot to
We're gonna spend
Austin.
A long time in
All right.
a very bad place.
We got a silly one. We got Dracula's least favorite snack and Dracula's favorite snack.
I like that card. That card I can get behind.
You know, if the 4 was all the way over to Dracula's favorite snack, I would say it's you.
I'd also say it's me.
Aww.
Hey, I didn't ask him to be humble.
Yeah, you also have to consider, like, which version of Dracula is this? Could
This
affect
could
your
be
decision.
Castlevania Dracula.
Yes. Your snacking preferences may be very different.
One
Austin, you
Dracula
have 30
like
seconds.
All right, I got it.
An extremely bloody steak.
Okay. Pretty good snack.
Wow.
Rare.
Dracula?
Rare, huh? A rare steak.
A very rare bloody
To be fair, he
steak.
didn't say rare.
You say bloody.
I
It's a
would like-
well done steak.
would
There's
like
just a
to point
lot.
out-
This is a lot of. What?
It's not the meat juice. It's a person's blood. What?
We're letting the ball roll.
All right, you're knocking it up a little bit. I respect that. Jesse, are you locked in there?
I don't know.
You don't know. Wow.
Hey, we don't always have to be sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes?
Let's
Yes.
say it was.
What do you mean? Are you asking me?
I know this would be the first time, but I did kind of say I went on the completely wrong side, therefore giving Jesse
Yeah,
the indication that he's on the
Okay.
wrong side.
Well, if there's a mistake, do you want to just respin it then?
you guys can get it. You guys can get the goopsies one time.
What is he saying?
You guys can get the goopsies.
The target.
That's
must,
insane.
He's giving
the
us.
target must have been on the complete
giving-
opposite side.
He's giving us the goopsies.
Yeah.
Chad, is that a threat?
What is the
I think that's a
goopsies?
threat.
You guys can get the goopsies.
How are we receiving the goopsies? I don't feel gooped any more than usual.
Oh, baby. It's
It's
Halloween.
heat of the moment.
I mean,
Yeah,
there
I
could
get
be
it.
some spooky,
good
scary
card.
slime in the future.
Nickelodeon
Really good if
is
it was
installing a
if it was
facility
the
above us.
opposite
as we
way.
speak.
That's true. This stream
All right.
sponsored by Nickelodeon.
This stream cease and desist. Dished out by Nickelodeon.
Pumpkin.
I'm gonna say
How bloody is the steak this time?
it's medium rare.
Bro, yeah.
Yeah, medium rare steak.
Okay.
It's only like a little bloody. Pah!
Some blood.
I mean,
for
there's
sure,
definitely a lot
like
worse
very
snacks.
loud.
I mean, if somebody handed him a vegetable, I think they'd have something. They'd have some words, fighting words.
Especially if it was garlic.
Ooh, that's a good vegetable.
Is there garlic in Veggie Tales? Is there a garlic creature in
You
Veggie
should
Tales?
know.
I didn't
Say
think
medium
so.
rare.
I
I gotta go right in the middle of both. Right in the middle from the middle. I'm locked in.
All right, smart placement.
Thank you.
Red team.
So is that in the middle if he likes it or he doesn't like it? He doesn't like it.
He does like it.
He does.
Favorite snack.
It's his favorite snack. Okay. I think he likes it a little bit less than that.
Really?
I think,
Controversial.
Thank you. I think. Well, think about it. Like you said. Okay. On the bad end, there's like fruits and vegetables and things that don't have blood at all. We're giving him a meat, which is a thing that he would eat, technically, kind of maybe. And what did you say? Was it medium rare or
Medium rare.
Medium rare. That's a pretty good amount of pink. I say that's a pretty good amount of blood.
I would dare say maybe it's
Maybe it's further.
More.
Maybe
I would
it's
say
further.
that
Maybe
it's
it's
Dracula.
further. Yeah, I think I chose an option and then I explained as to why it shouldn't be what I said.
I was gonna say that nothing in what you said there implies it would be his least favorite snack.
Is Dr. Dracula's favorite snack right now?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
All right, let's reveal it. Medium rare steak. Holy shit! He didn't even need it to be on the polls. That is a perfect 4.
Good lord.
I do have a question.
Yes.
Wait, that rule that comes in when you're losing, when does that apply all game?
Yes. If you ever score a perfect 4 and you're still losing after applying those 4
losing.
points.
Buddy,
That makes
try.
sense. No, I was just clarifying.
No, it's a good question.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
good to know. Speaking of score, it is pretty darn close now. It is 6 for the red team, 7 for the blue team. We are playing to 10 points, and it is the blue team's
Shouldn't have let
turn.
him goof.
We shouldn't have.
Shouldn't have let him goof.
Do you want to? When I said a super bloody steak, it was about like, I'd say here. See, if it was here, I would have said blood. But and then I got up and I sat down and I looked and I was like, I put it on the wrong side. I'm thinking of the wrong one. I would have said steak with a lot of onion on it.
Yeah.
That would have been like garlic bread.
Garlic bread.
Garlic.
All right, pumpkin. You don't
It's
have
not
to do
pure
me like
garlic.
that. Don't do me like that. Pumpkin.
All right, just a
You
reminder.
just got totally pumpkined.
I'll shout out the Twitch chat this time. If you're watching on Twitch and you are not following the channel, please give us a follow
Twitch
so you can
Prime.
catch us.
Use that Twitch Prime.
No, Twitch
I was
Prime.
like-
You can't do that. We're just
Yeah.
asking for a normal follow with no
was-
monetary contribution because that's where the channel's at right now.
Twitch Prime.
It is free
no.
to click the follow button. And you'll be able to catch us when we go live every Wednesday. This week was at 7. Usually we're at 8. Who knows where it could be next week?
We spin the
Probably
dial.
8 though.
Just like the board game. We spin the clock around, see where the dial lands.
Yes. We play a lot of Wavelength. Eventually we will move on to other board games. It's a whole lot of fun. So if you are not currently following, please give us a follow. And Jeremy, what card we got?
Hello. We got on the green side, best thing to get while trick-or-treating. And on the yellow side, worst thing to get while trick-or-treating.
It's a good card.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Actually, thank you. It means a lot to me.
Did you make that card?
One of his arms did.
That.
It's the most respectable one.
This guy, he keeps falling further and further into a slumber.
He's just in the way.
Yeah.
At some point, you have to cut him off. I am very curious how you sleep, though.
On my
Very
back.
carefully.
Are you able to hang while you sleep?
I'm not a Dracula.
But you got like,
A Dracula?
Yeah.
There's many?
Several.
You know,
God.
Dracula's a family.
That's very spooky.
It's a family. There's no joke to that. Just a fun fact for you.
Wow.
He's a family man. Did you know that he's a family man?
Jeremy, you have
He's a
30 seconds on
family
the clock.
guy. How?
You have 30 seconds on the clock.
I'm locked in.
Oh, you're locked in
Oh,
already?
shit.
I'm locked in. All right. I would like to lock in 1 billion legal U.S. tender and a full-size candy bar.
Oh my god, it keeps getting better!
We tried.
Yeah! Yeah! I'm locked in!
I really hope I put it on the right side.
Well, I guess put the left right on the other one.
It's the candy bar that's really ticking you down a little bit, isn't it?
yeah. Yeah.
Well, for the win, if this is a 4,
It couldn't be. That would be crazy.
red team turns
that
out
simple.
all you needed to win was $1 billion legal U.S. tender
Twice in a row.
twice in a row.
That's all we needed. All we needed to beat Austin finally was $2 billion.
A completely fair and reasonable way to win a game of Wavelength. Great game, other team.
The score speaks for itself.
That guy's a pumpkin.
We had a goop.
Messed up the score a little bit there.
They
Hold
did
on,
get a
can I
goop.
fix this?
We got-
There
we
we
got a
go.
goop.
It is final
Did we
score.
get 3 4s in a row?
No, just
What,
two.
it was two
two.
fours in a row.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not
Final
that cool.
score comes to
Or like
10 for the
as
red
a
team,
whole.
Oh, yeah.
7 for the blue team, and that is a win for the blue team.
We're
Congratulations.
the red team.
The red
We are the
team.
red
Yes!
team.
Go blue
Oh, did I
team!
read it wrong? Fuck. You know, I'm tired too, guys. You know,
He's trying to rob us. He's stealing money from the church.
I'm
The
just,
church is $2 million.
Yeah, give me my millions.
I'm just used to saying win for the blue team. Sorry.
Come on, man. That's messed
Sorry.
up.
For the sake of the YouTube cut, that's a win for the red team! Yeah!
What a bunch of jokes.
And you can cut out anything that I said
I
otherwise.
promise I'll
Hallelujah.
cut it all out.
You could buy so many full-size candy bars with 1 billion legal U.S. tender. That is correct.
That's so true, but you already have one.
So true, bestie. But you could have more. I'm with them.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I should have included more full-size candy bars.
$1 billion and 1 billion full-size candy
Can you
bars.
imagine getting handed $1 billion US as you're trick-or-treating?
How much does that weigh?
So they give it to everyone?
Not fit that pickup truck.
Go to Bezos' house. He's got the best candy. Just $100 billion.
Well, everyone,
Single-handedly destroying the U.S. economy.
that is 1 win for the red team, 1 win for the blue team, and we are moving on to our final little round of the night. We might have to do it a little bit quickly because we are running out of time, but I'd like to get a few rounds in. We are moving on to the cooperative round. This is a very special variation of the game where instead of those 2 teams you see up there coming up with hints for each other, me in the tech crew and you in chat are going to help us come up with clues. And both of the teams are going to work together and we're going to tally up the points cumulatively. Last week when we did this, we got 26 points, which blew our previous record out of the water by I think 10. And also, there's a special little message that you get from the creators of Wavelength, depending on the total points that you get. So how this works is we're going to draw 7 cards, and we are going to play through those 7, or as many as we have time for. And when we run out of cards, the game is over. Scoring a perfect 4 does not get you 4 points, it only gets you 3, but it adds another card to the pile, extending the game, meaning you may get infinite points. Corey, start selecting the 7 cards we're going to be playing with, assuming we have 7 cards left of our special
there are
Halloween ones.
so many.
There's either 11 or 12 cards in there.
Wonderful, wonderful. And I'm going to remind people that we are only considering Twitch chat when it comes to suggestions for the clue. We will see where the target lands, they will not see, and then we will decide on a clue using me, sometimes Ben, and often Twitch chat. It's very exciting.
I'm gonna pick out the best ones we have remaining,
Okay.
just to make sure we get to them.
Might as well be picky with them. There's some fun ones in there.
Pretty cool. Which one?
Worst place to trick or treat, best place to trick or treat.
Oh, I meant to grab that one. I guess I dropped it. Oh no, my glove. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Please someone get it for Doc Ock. I'm struggling enough over here.
I'm sweating like a dog over here, man. I'm a pumpkin.
All right,
I'm a
I guess-
sweaty little pumpkin.
Doc Ock has
So I'm
no
gonna
one who loves him,
move
so I
around and grab
guess
the rule book so I can see those messages that we're gonna get with all of our points.
all our points. All right. Specifically. Go!
That's Data from Naruto.
Data from Naruto.
We're doing this with custom cards, which is doubly fun.
I hate Sasuke.
So true, best.
All right.
Yo,
Oh
the
my God.
pumpkin has
He's
shed
not
its
a pumpkin
skin.
anymore.
But he's still wearing a costume.
He still
still
has
wearing
a
a costume.
costume.
Still kind of a pumpkin.
I'm sweating like a dog over here.
Am I right?
Oh my god.
Buddy, I got 6 of them. Come on, bring it on.
All right, he turned into an angry pumpkin.
All right.
Let's hop into the game. What is our first card, Corey?
Worst place to trick or treat. Best place to trick or treat.
Alrighty. It's a thinker, for sure.
Everybody close your
Really makes
eyes.
you think. Oh,
Whoops.
Alright. As a reminder, chat, you are helping me come up with the clue for this. If you're in Twitch chat, open up the board, memorize that placement. That 4 is what we are aiming for. The card is worst place to trick or treat, best place to trick or treat. Corey, you can close up that board. There is 30 seconds on my clock now. We are going to come up with something. You all talk amongst yourselves. Don't listen to me. I'll see you in 30 seconds. All right. So it's very, very far onto the worst place side. I think it should be like a desert. Drug den. Drug den's a good one. A strip tent of homeless people. Dylan, no, not reading that one. Senior center. Ooh, I like that one. Lots of suggestions. Very good suggestions, y'all. Okay. Senior centers do have a lot of people, and the strip tents also do have a lot of people. All right, I'm picking one that I like out of chat and going with my own. We are back. We had a lot of good suggestions in chat. I'm just choosing one of them, and my own suggestions as well. As a reminder, we are only reading Twitch chat suggestions. But we are going to go with worst place to trick-or-treat, best place to trick-or-treat. The one from me is going to be the desert. And the suggestion from chat is going to be a senior center.
Ooh.
well, as a pumpkin,
As a pumpkin.
I think those are the worst places to go.
I agree. I don't think I would ever want to trick or treat in the desert.
Guys, what about a dentist's house?
They would just,
Yeah, we're talking about a desert that has no houses, though.
Yeah.
but at least there's not a dentist.
At least
there.
there's not toothbrushes, okay, buddy?
I kind of like a free
We
toothbrush.
can pick it up like
Alright.
2.
Take it up too because there's
Are we all working together now?
Yeah. We're all a team now. You don't have to make fun of me anymore.
I don't have,
father.
I have nothing else in me.
It's okay.
All right.
You're working together to get as many points as possible. So is everybody in agreement that that's the best place to put it?
I think
A
so.
desert.
There's notably
Yeah, that should be.
not a lot of houses in the desert.
Think about senior
also
centers.
it's
though.
hot.
I feel like
Yeah, but you're not going to a senior center to like trick or treat.
You're gonna get Werther's.
But you know they
Yeah.
always
That's
got
it.
butterscotch and those red strawberry.
Yeah, that's not
candies.
like everyone's favorite though.
They also
That's,
smell like old people, and I just don't. I simply
listen,
don't like
I've
that.
worked in my fair share of old folks' homes, and I don't want to go there
Yeah.
again.
I
Unless I
feel
have
like,
to.
frankly, in an old folks' home, and this is speaking from experience as
Pittsburgh.
another person who's worked there, they probably don't know it's Halloween. They're not that.
That makes sense.
Usually not that functional.
We locked in.
We're locked in.
Let's reveal the board.
Okay.
Oh, it
It should have been a 3.
is that just missing the 4?
4.
3 points though.
I'll
3
take
points.
it.
You know what they say about 3 points?
We'll take it.
3 more than 0.
3 more than 0, indeed. That is still an amazing start. You guys are so close to that.
See, chat knows what's up, right? That's the dentist's house right there. That 3.
This is the dentist's house. They've ticked it up a little bit because of the Werther's. There's a Werther's fan in the chat.
Jack, great suggestions overall. Corey, what is our next card?
Yeah, what's the next card?
We're doing trick, treat.
Oh, this is an interesting one.
What were those noises?
Well, I think there's a 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮 in here.
I'll go.
A gorilla?
There's a
Trick or
gorilla.
treat?
There's a wild gorilla. in
There's a
here.
gorilla in here?
There's a what?
I see.
Oh, what am I doing? Whoop. Look away, everyone.
Chat, we're on a roll. He's got to keep up this momentum. All right. Memorize that placement. We are aiming for that 4. The range is trick to treat. Corey, you can close it up. 30 seconds-ish on the clock. It is going over to me and chat. Y'all can talk amongst yourselves. I'll see you in 30 seconds.
You know, Dracula means son of the dragon.
Okay, so we're looking for like a middling kind of treat, which is tricky. I'm thinking an apple. An apple, because that's obviously a treat. It's a food, but it's not, like a Hershey bar, which would be all the way. So, I'm thinking apple. Chat, is there anything you want to add to that? I'll give about 10 more seconds or so. Grabbing full-size candy bars from one of those hand bowls. I feel like that's very treat, though.
I like that.
You don't think that's too much treat? I rock with Mark's answer. Okay. All right. We'll lock in. All right, everyone. We are back. I am going to go with an apple.
An apple. Whoa.
But think about an apple.
And one from chat. I will read this one. Sorry, there is clarification. It's grabbing a full-sized candy bar from one of those hand bowls. Hand bowls meaning the hand grabs yours.
Oh, but you still get the chalky bar?
I mean, yeah, you can still get it.
But you're being tricked.
It's a
It's
slight trick.
the best treat, the best trick.
But you're being tricked.
Perfect
Yes.
center.
I did not realize what a hand bowl was at first, but yes. And then text clue is apple.
I think it's I think it's like dead center.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's,
Yeah, but like,
But you're still getting the candy, and and he said apple. You're still getting an apple.
that's still a treat. I'd say an
treat.
apple is a treat. And then you gotta think about the candy bar in the
It's not
bowl, you know?
not a great treat, It's not what you want, but
You're
it's still like a treat. It's a yummy sweet food.
Yeah.
It's just not a candy.
I'd say an apple is still a treat though. It's still sweet.
Unless you're a doctor, then the apples are really good.
Unless it's a poisonous
That
apple.
darn dentist that keeps roaming around. I
Well,
guess.
the dentist would give you an apple, but
And then the full size candy bar in the bowl.
yeah.
All right.
That
fair enough. Yeah, you
that would be
convinced me.
that would be
That's
all the
what-
way if it was just full size, but you gotta take it back a bit for the
You convinced
They
me.
do a little trick
The
on
hand
you,
is
but you do
definitely
get quite a
the
treat.
spooky little hand fella.
You've
I'm
convinced me.
thinking,
Are we thinking more of a treat, or
I'm thinking
Whoa.
more of a treat than a trick. I think maybe give it like 4 to 5 ticks.
from where it's at now?
No, from the center. So yeah, it's good to me.
You sure?
I like it.
Are you locking in?
What do you think, Corey?
You've
What do you
convinced
think,
me.
Mark?
I have some thoughts.
Could we-
But they're gonna have to
could we-
wait.
Ben, can we get your thoughts on this?
A little bit more.
No. It's still a trick.
All right. That's enough
Okay.
cheating.
All right.
Lock it in.
Guinness,
say which
Guinness, what do you think?
I think it's more of a treat than it is a trick. But you locked in? Are we locked
I
in?
think so.
Yeah. Reveal that
Okay.
sucker.
Ooh.
It's okay.
More treat.
It's all right. It's all
It
right.
was treatier than we thought.
It was true. I thought.
Treatier than you thought.
I overestimated how much of an impact the hand bowl has on the trick factor.
Because if you're quick enough,
If you're quick with it, you go like,
yeah, you can get it without.
you get it without before the hand has
You
time to
see it
react.
coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
call
carry
me Barry
taser
Allen.
on me for that exact
But if you're
purpose.
a slow poke and the hands,
Yeah.
you're not getting out of there. You're taking the bowl with you.
It's like a bear trap.
Me when I'm too slow.
Well, I still think solid hints and solid placement. I can see the arguments all around. Unfortunately, no points, so it is still 3. Our goal is 16. That is what gets us a little message. It says you win, which is a very desirable message. But long way to go. 5 cards left, I believe. Corey, what is our next one?
Worst weapon in a horror movie, best weapon in a horror movie.
That's a good card.
I'll thinker.
Another good card.
Makes you think.
There's so much thinking in this game. I love
This
it.
game has me pondering, speculating,
There's so many good cards and so much thinking involved.
just
I know.
stewing, just
Makes you
stewing
think.
on this.
Who wrote these wonderful cards we get to play?
I'm
with?
not giving you the credit for that. But like,
It's more that Austin is such a thinker that.
see, I'm always pondering, thinking.
That's fair. All right, everyone, look
He's
away.
like our world's Play-Doh.
Corey, reveal that board. All right, chat, that 4 is what we are aiming for. We have to give a hint. Worst weapon in a horror movie, best weapon in a horror movie. We need to aim for that 4. Corey, cover it up. Let's start thinking. See you all in 30 seconds. Chat, we gotta lock in.
I think it was.
Okay, so about 1/4 way down onto the best side. So something that like definitely could be used as a weapon. Machete, chainsaws, but those are like super good weapons, aren't they? Guess maybe chainsaws. I was thinking like a hammer, because it's a good weapon, but it's not like all the way. It's not like the best in the world. It's threatening. A gun would be the best. In a horror movie, Thomas? Really? Horror movie, the guy just has a gun? Sorry, I'm speaking too loud. They can probably hear me. Okay. Alright, I'm going with hammer and machete. I'm locking in there. Slow moving walls to crush you. I'll read that one too. Alright, we're back in. Okay, so Corey, move your big arm a little bit. Okay, there we go. The hint from Tech is going to be a hammer. And the hint from chat is going to be a machete. And I'm going to read a bonus hint from chat, which is slow moving walls to crush you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's a bonus hint. That's a bonus hint.
That's got to be on the best weapon
pretty
side.
fun.
Yeah.
A machete? Come on,
Machete is a classic
Machete and
horror
hammer. They are both good weapons.
I can hit many things with
I
hammer.
think we are borderline close to slamming it to the
No,
bottom.
no. Gun.
I'm gonna point where I think.
Easy.
I think it's like right there.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's definitely put it there, and then we'll adjust.
I feel like, yeah.
I think
You think it's worse?
You think of a horror movie. You think of somebody coming chasing you with a machete. You think of somebody breaking down a door.
I think they're a
with
lot
hammer.
better though.
The machete's iconic, but it's no chainsaw.
that's true.
Gun is gun.
Gun is gun.
I don't think of guns as a good horror movie.
Well, you know what? That's true. It's not necessarily just based off effectiveness, is it?
No, it's the horror factor. The machete you stab. The hammer is a very blunt.
Hammer's kind of goofy though.
Multi-purpose.
What kind of hammer?
It's a
It kind of
multi-purpose.
depends
So,
how graphic
I just
it
assume
is
like a
as
normal
well.
hammer.
Yeah.
A ball peen?
It could be a sledge. It could be a roofing hammer.
Jack.
A jackhammer would be brutal.
I'd be willing to kind of go closer to best with it.
I think I like where your head's at. I mean, we got machete in here. Like that's what like
Machete.
I'm
That's like
happy
like
where
Jason
it's at.
Voorhees has a machete, and he's like one of the big ones.
I think it's good where it is.
Because this is best, not coolest.
True.
You know.
All right, are you locking in? Oh, rock, paper, scissors decide. You got to respect that. Okay.
I don't
For
know.
what?
I think,
to move it up. I kind of want to move it
yeah,
up.
but it sounds like the three of us are fine where it's
I
at.
would just let. I would
Oh, the
let
three of
this
us
be-
are? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
thought Jeremy was on my
I'm
side.
kind of cool with where it's at.
Okay, I'm locked in, yeah.
All right, abandoning the rock, paper, scissors. That's fine. Well, let's reveal.
Oh wow.
Excellent.
I would have
Hey,
messed
we
this
were
up.
right.
Good call.
That is a solid 3.
I got 3 over here.
Oh,
Great
sorry,
placement.
Three up there.
Yep, got it.
Just short of the 4, and it was quite funny. You guys talking went through pretty much exactly the beats that I had talking with chat of gun. That would just end the battle immediately as a horror weapon.
Yeah. It is a very. It's not really that exciting, is it?
So yeah, Countless in chat was saying gun would be maxed out, maybe.
No, I don't think gun maxes it out.
There was also a suggestion for chainsaw in
Honestly,
chat.
I feel like maxed out could just be kitchen knife.
I feel like hammer was the best hint for that, for where it
Hammer
was.
Yeah.
was
Where it
No,
was
I think the person in chat who said chainsaw, personally, I would have thrown that all away. That's like
chainsaw's classic.
that's the cool factor. That's got effectiveness factor. That's got interest factor.
Yeah, you can fight it off
I'd wanna be
still,
that.
but like if you know it's
Yeah.
it's gonna be doing a lot. It's very scary. It goes
Yeah.
grrr.
Well, hit the wrong button. Oh, the stream's going to shit. Oh my god.
Ruined
Okay,
the
we're so
stream.
back.
The stream's done.
We're so back.
Like
Anyway,
and subscribe.
like and subscribe, please. Anyway, the score is now 6. We have made it to 6 with 4 cards left, I believe. We're looking pretty good. We need a couple 4s to get to that 16, maybe. But I think we're looking pretty good. Corey, what is our next card?
Yes. Our next card is unsexy costume, sexy costume.
Sexy costume.
Doc Ock.
Number 1, Doc Ock.
Doc Ock, baby.
Sexy costume,
Past
all the
that
way,
even.
pumpkin.
Pumpkin. That's true. Even further past.
Unsexy costume.
Nurse.
Priest.
All right, everyone, look away.
Maybe 𝘧𝘳𝘮𝘮 from Naruto.
Hey, whoa.
Lame, weird shit. Never mind. The tongue's got me feeling something.
All right, on that note, chat, memorize that placement. We are aiming for that 4. Unsexy costume, sexy costume. We really do need a 4, too. All right, memorize that placement. Corey, close us up. Let's start thinking.
This is provocative.
That's what the people
What did I
want.
say? Now this, Austin.
Woman firefighter. I think that's a good suggestion. I think that one's really good. I'll probably go with that. Let's see if I can think of something too.
This is the North American
I was just thinking generic witch. I think witch, with no, adjectives with it, might be middling around there. Universal sexiness is difficult to describe. Okay, fair. But that is the name of the game. I'm kind of happy with woman firefighter and witch. We've got that 1/4 every single time. It's not making it easy for us. I don't know what that is. Children can be witches, though. Yeah, but that's keeping it more away from the sexy side, I think. A woman can be a firefighter, too, a woman child. I'm gonna go with it. Alright guys, we are back. Relatively quick deliberation. With chat suggestion, we are going to go with a woman firefighter. And from text suggestion, I'm going to go with a witch.
Oh, shit. Heck. Okay.
On the sexy side.
Witch.
On the sexy
See,
side.
the
feel
witch
like- I feel
is
like-
throwing me off because of the women firefighter.
I was gonna say a firefighter could just be any regular guy, but then they said woman, and I went awawuga.
Power. Now that's,
So
listen, if you want to know mine, power. Now that's sexy. And a firefighter and a witch.
Real quick, I am going to toss in, I misread a comment and I went, I don't know what that is, but Ben pointed out I do know what that is. Velma. Velma.
Okay.
You see,
all the way over,
the V really looked like a Y from my angle, so I was looking at like Yalma, and I'm like, I have no idea what that is.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll toss in Velma for
witch.
you.
All right.
A witch. They got the moles, dude. They could be nasty looking, but I think most of
If
them.
this is a lore accurate Velma, then I'd say it's on the unsexy side.
What? Come on, man. That's not very nice to Velma.
But the woman firefighter, I like right there. You know?
I'm wondering if it's somehow misogynistic to assume that a woman firefighter is sexier than a male firefighter.
Listen, they're
I beg to
playing.
differ.
Listen, if it was male firefighter, it would have been maxed out.
100%.
It's less
100%.
sexy
You-
That's
for us.
entirely fair, actually.
So what are we thinking? Sexier?
Yeah, I think we put it on the. This is the.
Go ahead.
Probably should have said attractive costume, but you know what? We're flying with it now. Probably like I'm not gonna move it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just tapping where I think it's gonna be. Probably like here.
Yeah, that's exactly where I put it.
Yeah, I like that. It's good. It's good. What was the third? It was firefighter, Velma,
Witch.
and
Witch.
Witch.
Which was text suggestion.
The witch is what's really pulling me back.
Witch could be anything.
But it could be a.
Oh, it could be a very sexy
It could be a
witch.
sexy witch, or it could be like.
I've definitely
ugly,
seen-
green, scary
Like, are we talking like the witches from the new Wicked movie, Or are we talking like?
I have not seen this.
Have you really? You've not seen any of the marketing material for this movie? This stuff has been marketed like crazy.
I haven't seen it either.
I live in a rock.
Well,
All right, fair enough.
are you locking in there?
Austin?
Sure.
I don't know. I do have to ask, by the way, because in the costume stores, they'll have like any given costume and just have it be like sexy blank, you know? Or were you banned from saying that? Did you?
Oh, yeah,
is that a
you
rule?
You cannot say words that are in the card, so I couldn't say sexy, unsexy, anything like that.
Okay. All right.
Technically, I can't even say costume. But let's reveal.
We have to say costume.
That's a
Strong.
What's it touching?
three.
Three.
That's a 3.
That's a 3.
Solid. Yes, that is in fact a roll. I should have mentioned that earlier. I apologize.
Thank you to the 𝘠𝘬𝘮𝑗𝑥.
Yeah, shout out to the Velma sector.
Shout out Dylan for the Velma suggestion.
Most people would say Daphne.
Solid 3. That is 2 3s in a row, and our third 3 of the round, meaning we are at 9 points right now.
3 3s, angel number.
Angel number,
Make a
spooky, scary.
Spooky, the scary angels, though. like the biblically accurate one.
As
The
someone with a
angel that
doctorate
says,
in
"Be
angels.
afraid."
You have a doctorate in
not
angels.
Doctorate in angels.
Well, no, this
You
is a
have been
scary
in
one. It
school
says,
for
"Be
a
afraid."
very long time.
Listen, I've been around
Yeah, but
since
the
like
scary
the
angels
50s,
are saying be not
okay,
afraid.
buddy?
So when
Okay, so it was like my grandpa.
Well, no,
Yeah.
'cause they're not.
they're already
not-
scary angels though.
Actually, I think he was born way earlier. Like my
Alright,
dad
cool,
was
what's our next
born
card?
in the 50s.
All right.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Go.
okay.
I got your
Sorry.
card.
Spin the
Yeah.
wheel.
Out with it.
Well, the card. I didn't say the card yet. The card is camp.
I get excited for the wheel.
The card is camp and horror.
Mm.
While I spin the wheel, Mark, can you probably explain to everyone what camp means?
When it is summer and you go on a little trip with your friends in the woods, that is a camp.
Thank you, Mark. Woo!
Thanks, Mark. Thank you.
Anyway, camp is kind of absurdity in a film or fiction that does not really address the fact that it is absurd. So when everyone in Scooby-Doo has a catchphrase that they say, that's absurd. No one in real life has a catchphrase, but they don't really address it, and it's acceptable within that world. It's campy. That's the best example I got.
That was a very good
That's good.
example.
That's good.
Great job.
Yeah.
Look away.
All right, chat, that is what we're aiming for. Oh, let me bring that card up so you can see the range is camp to horror. We are aiming for that 4 right there. We have to come up with a stellar hint to get that 4, keep the game going. Corey, you can close it. I think we know what we're aiming for. 30 seconds on the clock. Starts deliberating. Man, this is just awful placement, isn't it? This is just the worst. I don't know how the hell we're going to come up with a clue for this. Dead center, camp, and horror.
Yeah, I am.
Deadpool. Deadpool is Ben's suggestion. What's not horror at all? Deadpool. Unfortunately. I'm almost thinking Terrifier. Talking to the scary person on the phone. Like from Scream? The Joker, maybe. Oh, I kind of like that. Is saying Terrifier too much? Because I haven't seen it myself, but it's definitely horror, but it's also a little campy, so I could see it being in the middle. If not, I think I like the Joker. I don't know what that is. Okay, fair enough. They might not know either. I know Jeremy has seen the movie. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Ooh, okay. Terrifier too divisive. All right, I'm going with those 2 chat ones. All right, we are back. We are back. We are going to go with 2 solid chat suggestions and 0 text suggestions. We are going to go with the Joker and Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Oh, great movie.
That is.
That's very campy.
That's camp.
That's really campy.
That's camp. I'm the Joker, baby.
He's the Joker, baby. I mean, the Joker can have like scary moments.
Yeah, but nobody associates it with
I mean,
them.
he's a comic book villain. I think that's inherently camp.
They didn't say like Adam.
As a
West
comic book
Joker.
villain.
I'm gonna go let the dog
You're
out while they
exactly
decide.
Now, Tucker and Dale is like, it is a horror movie per se, but nearly everything that happens in the movie is a gag of some sort.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's definitely camp.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's actually. Well,
I feel like we have to. It's not all the way over for sure. I think maybe it's just like.
Take the wheel, Jeremy. Take the
I
wheel
have
and
never
ride.
seen Tucker and Dale, so. Father.
Oh. Okay.
That was very difficult.
It looked like it.
I think maybe a smidgen more down toward the campsite, but otherwise I think it's fine. I've never seen the Tucker and Dale.
Neither have I.
But I think
I'm the Joker,
Dr.
baby.
Joker is pretty silly.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's frightened of Joker.
Jonkler.
Why?
The Jonkler.
The John
Yo, you see, was in his latest movie, he was singing.
Yeah, so
And that
nobody's
was
afraid
pretty
of him.
horrifying.
Nobody's
I wish
afraid.
I wish they could have told us which Joker.
That's a good point, yeah.
Are we
There's
good
a
with
lot
that,
of
or
variations,
more
But
down?
I'm pretty happy.
I'm happy
that.
with it.
All right, locking in there.
Like, if you're talking about Heath Ledger Joker right now, I'm gonna be I might be a little mad at you, but. Oh man.
That's a tough placement to hit.
It was tough.
I see it.
I guess I can see it as well.
Yeah, it was a tough one. I think it was very good hints from chat, but unfortunately not quite enough to get us there. Not bad though. The score is still 9. We're aiming for 16. And how many cards do we have left, Corey?
I believe it's 2.
2 cards left. All right.
Card left.
All that means is we need a 4.
We do need a guaranteed 1-4. We need a 4 and a 3.
We need a 4 and a 3. I think we can do it. We've done it before. We've done multiple 4s in a row before with this game last week.
If you say so, buddy.
Well, not with that attitude, we're not going to be able to.
I like this card. This is a good card.
If you say so, buddy.
You're being too positive over there.
And
Tone it
I
down.
do say so. And we're gonna get a 4 this round.
We pump can.
Everyone look away. Corey, spin the board again.
Oh, okay.
Ben, give us a close-up on the board. Wait, what was the card?
The card is easy costume, hard costume.
Okay. I
Or
realized I never asked what the card
hard
was, so I
costume,
need a
easy
moment to
costume,
get that
rather.
up. Hard costume, easy costume. Chat, we are aiming for that 4. We need a 4. 3 is acceptable, because we still have another chance, but we would prefer a 4. Memorize that placement. Corey, close it up for us. We are going to begin our deliberations. They never give us easy placements, do they? It's always got to be a difficult placement, doesn't it? Alright, so we're looking for a little bit less than 1/4 onto the hard costume side. So something like tricky, but not the most tricky thing in the world. Yeah, we're gonna be wrapping up soon. Maybe we can go with my 𝘬𝘳𝘮𝘮 costume. I worked pretty hard on that. I think it's at least somewhat on the hard side. Obviously not the hardest thing in the world. A homemade piñata. That's a creative one. Yeah, I like that. Cool. Well, our contestants are talking about how tired they are, so we're gonna hop right in.
No, we weren't. We're not sleepy boys.
We're happy and we're playing the game.
Nobody
We're
is
having-
sleepy at all. Well, we are going to go with, from Tech, my 𝘬𝘳𝘮𝘮 costume.
Oh.
And from Chat, a homemade piñata.
Oh. Homemade.
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 Like a fresh
Pretty-
pizza pie.
I think it's
Not
hard-
made in a
that's
bomb factory.
On the harder side, but the
bombs.
easier side. I think an
They're
easier side.
bombs.
If it was on the easy side, it'd be like a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Now, I was
Pumpkin.
here for most of the time that Mark was applying his 𝘬𝘳𝘮𝘮 costume, and it did
It did take him a bit.
It took a minute. How long would you say it took you, Mark?
I mean, I can't tell you that now, but Corey might be able to tell
I
you.
feel like it was probably like an hour.
We spent like maybe an hour or so yesterday working on the headband, and then it took him like 10 minutes to do his nails, and like 20 minutes maybe about put the Sharpie thing on. So definitely took effort. It's definitely a hard.
And my eyeliner.
And the eyeliner,
You're on fleek.
but
Very slight.
Serving.
he also did have like
What's
the hardest part of that costume just like pre-made already, being the cloak.
yeah? What would be a really hard costume? I think I'm looking at one.
I mean, it wasn't too bad actually. It was just time consuming.
Yeah.
I think that counts.
What was the other one?
Homemade pinata.
That seems difficult to
It's
me.
just paper
I
mache.
mean, you need, it could be paper mache. It could just be boxes. But
Yeah.
then you need to like cut up all the paper so that it looks like pinata-y.
You know how you fold it, and cut it. You know, you ever did art class? Art class is fun.
I don't know. It's hard, but I don't think it's like super hard.
You think more easy? You think it's easier than where it's at, or you think it's harder than where it's at?
Maybe like a couple ticks up too easy.
Maybe takes. Yeah, I think so. I agree.
Like
I
there?
concur with my doctor.
What do you think of Austin?
Well, the pinata's throwing me off.
Yeah,
I think that'd be harder. I think that'd be
It's just
harder.
paper mache.
Yeah, paper mache is not that easy.
Maybe some of us have had a really hard time putting together paper mache.
Yeah.
Maybe
In elementary school, it was like the hardest thing we did.
Some of us failed third grade art class, but some of us graduated.
Some of us, I'm confident, would still fail third grade art class.
My dog is throwing a fit, so you guys lock in soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
I think
I like
we're locked in now. Come back, Mark.
Yeah.
Mark, get back here. We're locked in.
Every time the dog barks, he runs away. If we bark, he'll come back. It works.
Oh, worked. Oh my goodness.
I'm back. It only took a second.
All right,
we're locked in.
Go
Oh
ahead,
my
Corey.
We're
goodness!
locked in.
I was here the whole time. I never left.
Oh! On to the
Let's
baby.
go!
Oh, baby.
Is that a 4?
That's
That's a
awesome.
4.
We're still in this.
Amazing! That's what we needed. That was the 4. And it wasn't an easy placement either. We got there. We got there. Good deductive skills from all of you. Solid hints.
We're at 13 now, right?
And because of that,
Oh, no, it's 23.
we do not get 4 points. You only get 3 points for that. But we add another card to the list, extending the game. We are at... Fuck, wrong button again. I hate this thing. This is the worst. 12. We're at 12.
Oh, yeah.
9 plus 4, that equals 12.
Remember, the goal is 16. 16 is what we're aiming for. That gets us a juicy message from the creators of Wavelength that say, you win.
It'll make me feel better.
It'll make us feel better. Corey, what is our next card?
Our next card is... Ooh, get rid of this one. We already did it. Movie Michael Myers would ruin. Movie Michael Myers would improve.
This is our own take on the classic Godzilla card.
Michael Myers, of course, being the guy from Halloween and the white William Shatner mask and the knife.
Oh.
I am of the same opinion as I was with the Godzilla question, where I think he would make every movie better.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. This might be an uphill battle for us if we get it on the left side. We'll have to see. He would ruin a lot. Maybe. All right, chat, memorize that placement. That 4 is what we are aiming for. You need that 4 to keep going. Memorize that placement. Movie Michael Myers would ruin. Movie Michael Myers would improve. Corey, close it up for us. And let's begin deliberations.
I think.
So it's just barely. It's just a few ticks over on would improve. So it's gonna be tricky. Oops. I accidentally keep kicking my dog because he's under my feet. IDK. Yes. That's about where I'm at too. What about Mission Impossible? Ooh, that's pretty good. definitely improves it, but, you know, not that much. They're already good stakes. I was going to say, ooh, The Conjuring. That's good. I was going to say Nightmare on Elm Street, because it's already a horror movie, already scary. I think Michael Myers being there probably improves it, but just a little bit. Okay. All right. I think I got enough to go. All right, we are back in. All right, the hint from the tech booth is going to be A Nightmare on Elm Street, and the hint from chat is going to be Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible, Escape Michael Myers.
Nightmare on Elm Street, they had a crossover with Jason, I think.
Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, I thought there was a Freddy versus Jason movie, and I can't attest to if it's good or bad. I can't remember, but it would probably be somewhere similar to that. I think it was me.
Michael Myers in Mission Impossible seems like a really funny premise to me, because especially Mission Impossible does that mask gag where they all rip off the mask to reveal that they were a different person the whole time. But that with Michael Myers, I think would be really funny.
Someone rips off a human mask to reveal they are Michael Myers under the mask.
I've never seen Mission Impossible, but I have seen like the Tom Cruise stunts, so I do think it would be really funny to see Michael Myers hanging off the side of a plane.
Yeah.
I think you would.
I think a better movie. Improve it.
You think it ruined it?
I'd improve it.
Improve it, yeah.
By a little.
Yeah, by a little. I don't think like a crazy amount. Maybe like there.
I like it. Locked in.
Locked in.
I
Decisive.
can see that.
Alright.
Sure.
All right.
What was the first Freddy? Yeah, I think you're
Yeah,
right.
okay, locked in.
It was like it,
Okay, all right, damn. Sheer gut feeling. Let's reveal it.
Nice job, Corey.
Oh my goodness.
I was confident.
it's like that.
I wasn't
Like that.
Like that.
Wow. Yeah, amazing hint.
Wow, that's awesome.
He just is fucking like that.
That is exactly on the 4 too. That's like dead center.
We're up to 15.
Holy, let's keep this
gotta
going.
let it
Light
ride.
work,
We got this.
indeed.
We got this.
What was the top score? 26.
Yeah.
The top score ever in this game is 26. We are at 15 right now.
That was crazy.
I think we're gonna get a win. At the very least,
We're getting that win.
we're getting that win.
We're getting that win
He
tonight.
thinks that we're getting the
Okay,
win.
Jeremy. You can lead, Jeremy.
So this is last to die in a horror movie, first to die in a horror movie.
Oh, I love this card. I love this card.
Alright, look away.
All right, chat, memorize that placement. We're aiming for that 4 again. We nailed that 4 2 times in a row. Let's keep it going. Last to die in a horror movie, first to die in a horror movie. Corey, close at the board. Start deliberating. Okay, all right. We're looking for 1/4 the way over for first to die in a horror movie. So we're looking for someone incompetent, but not like that incompetent. Girl in college that's boyfriend is also in the movie with her. Couple who sneaks off to hook up. I feel like that's really on the first to die side though. I'm thinking, My gut feeling is just to say like a secretary. Like that's like very general for me to say. That's not very specific, but they're probably going pretty close to first. They're not integral to the movie if they're only titled secretary. The cops. Mark Boo. Okay, all right, not secretary. All right, damn. The cop. What? Okay, all right. I'll read off Haley's and Thomas's. All right, we're back. We're gonna go with 2 hints from chat. The first one, it's a little bit long, but a girl in college that's boyfriend is also in the movie with her. And the second hint from chat is the cops.
Oh, they're okay. This is pretty quick. It's gonna be pretty quick.
100%. Cops always die first because you can't have a cop in a horror movie.
Yeah.
They solve the problem, and you can't have that happen.
You can't have a being with a gun in a horror movie.
And also, you know,
This goes back to the gun thing from earlier, where it's like, this solves the problems too fast. We need to get rid of this.
and one of the things we were deliberating during this was we were talking about what we thought would be like the absolute first person to go in a horror movie, and you were saying teenagers getting frisky in a back car.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much adjacent to that.
It's adjacent. I feel like we can. I think that we can take it up a few.
I think so too. I don't think it's slammed. I think it's probably real close.
Like that?
It's not a.
Maybe a little more.
It's not a slammer. I'd give it a little more.
All right. Like that?
You.
I ticked up 3 times there.
Yeah.
Austin? You think more or less?
Feels good to
Or
me.
you like it?
I'll say I like it for now.
For now? Well, that's it. You can't go.
All right.
He might change his mind in a second.
Afterwards, when we're wrong, he's going to say, "I knew it."
We are 1 point away. 1 point away from that juicy you win message. Just to remind you. And we're not getting into this round.
Hark.
I knew it.
So, Thomas's logic, and I can see this, is the cops usually show up after the first murder.
Oh, that's, yeah.
I didn't want to say like, oh.
And
that,
Haley's logic.
Because I don't watch horror movies, but I was like, cops are normally like the middle people to get killed.
Yeah.
Haley's logic, she had the girl with the boyfriend who's also in the film. There's usually some romance story before the girl dies.
Yeah.
So,
That's
okay.
strong. That's a
Yeah.
good one.
I like that.
It's a tough call.
You need
I
to
agree.
build up
That's
plot
tough.
in order to make it
No.
relevant.
Driving
Yeah,
off a
that's
bridge.
good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, we still got another card, right?
One card
One last card.
remaining.
And this is going to be a 4.
Dawn of the final
And this one's going to be a
12.
4.
As are the next 12 in a row. This is going to
No.
Every card in the deck
8-hour stream.
from here on out is a 4. Jeremy's never going home.
I am glad we're doing this card though, because this is a fun one. Horror movie you would not survive. Horror movie you would survive.
I'd survive all of them.
I'm just built different.
I mean, he's a pumpkin.
I'm a pumpkin.
Why would they kill a pumpkin?
Pump can survive.
Alright, revealing it.
Okay, get a close up on that board, Ben. Memorize that placement. That 4 is what we are going for. Horror movie you would not survive. Horror movie you would survive. If we do not get a 4, the game is over. And if we do not get a point, we do not get that juicy you win message. A lot is riding on this. Corey, cover up the board. Let's start thinking.
Austin's on FanDuel betting on the Wavelength.
Austin has a lot of money riding on this game. Okay, so we just need a few ticks over. On the horror movie you would survive. Gerald's game is Ben's suggestion, but the thing is, I don't think anyone on this stage has seen that movie besides me. Respin, LMAO. Haven't seen it, yeah. So we just need a horror movie where not a lot of people die. Monster House. Ooh, that's a really good hint from Ben. Monster House, that's a great one. Might be a little bit too far onto the would survive, because does anyone die in Monster House? Okay. Yes. One of the kids? No way. No way one of the kids dies. Vampire Diaries. Do people die in Vampire Diaries? Every week Vampire Diaries. Oh yeah? Okay. The wife dies. The wife dies and becomes the house in Monster House. Oh yeah, he blows himself up with dynamite or something. Alright, we're gonna go for it. We have a rare hint from Ben, which is going to be Monster House. And the hint from chat is Vampire Diaries.
Oh,
I would survive Monster House.
that is a brave
So here's the thing.
Hey, has anybody seen Vampire Diaries?
I've not seen Vampire Diaries.
I
have. Okay, you're leading
However,
the way.
I watched it last night.
I've seen an entire breakdown of every season of Vampire Diaries, like a 3-hour retrospective.
How does
of the
this
series.
happen to someone who's not seen the show?
You'd be surprised.
I've watched a lot of documentaries on shows I've never seen before. But the one thing, and you can confirm or deny me if I'm wrong on this, but the one thing that I learned from that documentary retrospective on Vampire Diaries is people don't be dying for long. They be coming back.
They do.
So I feel like that's a very sign of you would survive it one way or another.
So I can
reckon they
explain.
turn into vampires.
I'll tell you exactly what happened. Exactly. Somebody dies. The vampires cover it up. A couple days go by. They come back to life. They're a vampire. They don't live their regular lives. They're just a vampire now, and they hang out with the vampire clique until the vampires tell them that they're not welcome anymore, and then they have to. They actually die.
Then they must do battle.
Yeah. I think I got that right. Monster House.
Monster House I'd
Monster House
survive.
is
I would
a
survive
house that's a monster.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm just not going in the Monster House. Of the hit movie Monster House.
That house looks like a monster.
As long as you don't walk into the Monster
And I
House.
personally don't live in that house, so I simply won't go into it.
Monster House is probably one of them.
I would dare even put it
Yeah,
like here.
I agree.
Maybe not all the way, but like, maybe a little bit up.
I don't think anyone dies.
I don't think.
Does anybody die in Monster House?
Well, the wife dies at the flashback.
She died a while ago, though.
Yeah.
But not during.
So it's possible to die in Monster House.
At least one character dies in Monster House.
Well, she
At
died
least.
before the Monster House was a thing.
She is the Monster
She is
House.
the Monster House, but she
The
died.
monster in the house.
She calls the Monster House. So
Does it count if you die? If you die in a horror movie of like natural causes, that doesn't count, right? Because it doesn't sound like she was killed by the Monster House.
Well, no, she technically was killed by the Monster House.
No.
Because it was the cement foundation of the house being poured that killed her.
yeah, but that wasn't the Monster House. That was Monster Cement.
That was
That's concrete, baby.
that's concrete. That is simply poor workplace safety.
Yeah, that's an OSHA violation.
Yeah.
to kill her.
I'm still happy with where it is.
Yeah.
All right.
If every OSHA violation is a horror movie,
Vampire Diaries
like,
throws
I
me
have
off though,
terrible
because people
news
do
about
die
the
in
US
that. Nobody dies in
infrastructure
Monster
system.
House. People do die in Vampire Diaries.
Just don't get killed by vampires.
It's pretty difficult though, because they sneak up behind you and they just
But
take
don't-
it.
don't- Most
Like,
people come
you
back,
get two
though.
chances though. You get killed by the vampires, and then you are the vampire.
Yeah.
You just
It
gotta
sounds
be
like
chill.
you just have to be a chill vampire.
You gotta be a chiller,
You have
certified
to
chiller.
do your duties.
Oh, there's vampire duties.
There's
All
vampire
right,
duties.
are
Haha, you said
y'all
duties.
still deliberating, or are you
just-
locked in
What do you
there?
think, Jesse?
Keep in mind,
I really want
you need to get a placement on the board anywhere to get the you win message.
You know the Vampire Diaries better.
I think if it was, think of a horror movie that everybody would survive. Monster House is definitely one of them.
Yeah.
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 Just move.
I'm gonna put it where you had it.
To be fair, Austin, Just Move is the answer to most of the like horror movie
Oh, yeah, 100%.
genre, and nobody fucking does it.
We are
All right,
locked
you're
in.
locked in. Thomas says those children only survived because of plot armor.
Okay.
And
I'm smarter than a child, so I'd still live.
let's reveal.
Oh.
This
Yeah.
guy's worse than a child.
It
thinks
was
that he
more
would die in Monster
middling.
House?
Yeah, a lot of people die in Vampire Diaries, maybe,
I've never
probably.
seen it. I'm afraid of vampires.
I guess my
Alien
knowledge is
Chat
don't
says,
listen to YouTube documentarians is all I have to say.
Alien Chat says, Mark, I blame you. Neither of those were my hint. It was Ben's hint.
What was her hit?
Vampire Diaries.
Well, apparently not, Mark.
Okay, I will take responsibility.
She said it wasn't her hint, so that's your fault.
I am the
Maybe
one with the
maybe
microphone. I chose to read it.
I also misremembered. They freed the kids that got eaten by the house at the end of the movie. There were two kids who get eaten. I
I
forgot they
looked
got freed.
it up on the wiki. According to the wiki, there are 2 deaths in Monster House, but only one person dies. The 2 deaths are the wife who dies and becomes the house, and the second death is also the wife when she is the house and gets blown up by a stick of
The
dynamite.
wife is very good at dying.
That's her most notable characteristic
Okay.
in Monster House.
Yes.
Sold, guys.
Well,
We sold.
We did so.
Well, you may think you're sold, but let's check the scores. That was our final card. We are ending at 15 points. Not shabby at all. A
creator of
solid
Wavelength.
15.
Shaking in his boots. close.
Let's see what the scorebook has to say about a 15. It says, in all caps, so close.
That's not good enough.
They basically did.
basically.
Yeah, honestly, I would have preferred that he called me a slur.
Well, we were 1 point away
He's
from the
hanging over
message
my
that
head.
says you win. It was close, everyone.
Is there something past you win? If you
Oh,
get
there's a lot of stuff, yeah. We made it to 26 last time. Or actually, no, we were just short of 26. I forget what we were, but I think we got Galaxy Brain last time.
Yeah, we did. Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Which would have been 24. But yes, that is all we have time for tonight. Thank you everyone so much for participating. It was a lot of fun. It was spooky. It was scary. All your costumes look great. Round of applause. Decorations look good.
Thank you for making the cards. The cards were very, very well thought out.
They were very spooky and very scary.
Glad you enjoyed them. Maybe we'll return to them someday. Maybe not. Thank you everyone in chat as well for participating. If you're in Twitch chat and you have not given us a follow, please hit the follow button. It means a lot. We are currently using our smoke special effects budget. Don't know how visible it is. It's not visible at all, but there's a smoke machine going.
It sounds like it's chugging back there.
Yes. Thank you again for commenting. It really does make a difference in these cooperative rounds to have people. And if you are watching on YouTube, drop us a like on stream and possibly a follow. Well, that is all for tonight. You can catch us again next Wednesday, maybe at 7, maybe at 8, around those times. And that is all.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween.